But that is because we are doing a Pathfinder campaign. What's the name of it again? I forget. Yeah.
You said it backwards.
Porcelain doll and its horse. And now we come back to that, I think. Now, if you want to just do the thing, yeah.
We'll see you all over at Abby's stream. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Raid.
Well, I can get channel points for my channel by rating me? Wow.
Raid yourself.
Dang.
Also, you said the name backwards. It's Big Trouble in Little Absalom.
No, it's Little Trouble in Big Absalom because you're a bunch of small kobolds.
Oh.
By the way, Gredden said that we need 8 minutes, I think.
That's fine. We still need Artie as well.
Yeah.
So we've got a little time to just vibe.
My PNG tuber anyway.
Yeah, you've got to swap who you are.
Because I have a lot.
I changed mine since, you know.
Okay, what the hell is this?
Don't worry
Oh,
about
what?
it.
I'm still not there yet.
There's a lot going on.
Been doodling
You're gonna
on-
like what you see, Artemis, actually.
Okay, well, I'm closing KH now because I just saved. God, I'm actually enjoying going back to that though. That's kind of fun.
Oh,
Yep.
we could make. I really wanted to make it like a little Saturday tradition for us.
Yeah, we could definitely start doing that. I am totally down for it.
I would more Kingdom Hearts on a regular basis. Twist my arm, why don't you?
Man, getting me into Kingdom Hearts, like this franchise that you love so much.
Oh
Yeah.
man, getting Abby to learn the lore in general. This is already like, oh.
There's gonna be a test. I don't like this. Wait a minute.
The test is, you know what's actually interesting? This is the perfect time to getting Abby into this because earlier in the week we had the trailer drop for that, and I love the fact how as soon as that dropped, it like immediately kickstarted all of the Kingdom Hearts shenanigans all over again. All the content creators are just like, oh shit, it's time to start overthinking everything again.
Well, because everybody thought that Missing Link was dead because we hadn't heard
Yeah.
anything about it in like 3 years.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm gonna step away and use the bathroom and stuff. RT, you should probably do that as well while we get everything going.
Yeah, I plan on it. Oh, these are so cute. Oh,
Question-
yeah.
Question 1. Which game mentioned darkness? All of them?
Correct answer.
I think a better question is which game does not mention darkness?
If I had to take a stab in the dark, I'd probably say the one with the nobodies, 358 over 2.
No, that
no,
says
plenty-
darkness. There's plenty of darkness.
Alright.
Loud and correct buzzer.
Then it would probably be the one where it's all of their, like, babies. Like the one before
Babies?
everything, Birth by Sleep
Wait,
or whatever.
No, plenty of darkness in that as well. Literally,
What?
darkness is an entire plot point in one of the main character's stories.
Nope.
Jesus, I don't know. Then the
Yeah.
Keyblade War mobile game.
Also,
Darkness
plenty of
everywhere.
darkness.
Oh my god!
In fact, let me tell you, darkness is the premise of that entire thing.
Okay,
Spoiler
then
warning, the answer is D. None of them.
that wasn't on the list!
Well, you didn't ask if it was on the list.
Oh, I'm sorry. Presented with the options of, like, I'm at the hospital, and, like, I'm in the bed, and the doctor walks in and says, we need to remove one of your arms, and, you know, I have to pick left or right. And then I'm like, yeah, okay, well, I have to pick an arm. And then after the surgery, he walks in and be like, why'd you pick an arm? You could have said none! Ugh.
No, that was a
Hold on.
choice.
Oh, 7.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom, you dorks. Anyway, have a
Take your time.
have a screen with the nerds as they join in. Ah,
I love everything right now.
I'm not even here right now. Oh, right, because this scene's broken. Whoop! hey, look, it's me, and look, Artemis is still here.
Hi.
Right, I need to make you disappear.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Banished to the Shadow Realm.
I have to banish my boyfriend, I'm sorry.
By banishing me, you banish mini you. How do
It's a
you
small
feel
price
about
to
that?
pay.
This child isn't mine. I just dragged your ass under, like, the button.
Get under the table, Artemis.
Whoa!
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Into the basement he goes.
I'm gonna go.
I didn't say anything about a basement. I just said under the table.
Oh,
Damn.
you know what kind of basement I mean, though.
Ah, the Binding of Isaac basement.
Whoa!
Uncle Touchy's puzzle
Not
basement.
that.
No! I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Please don't get me
Okay.
banned.
Yeah, go back.
For the best.
Oh Christ. Why'd you draw Layla? She's so cute.
She does look absolutely pretty.
Connie, you spoil me.
I don't know. I was just having fun and just waiting for this to start.
Also, I see the me.
Yeah.
What you watching, Andrew?
And nothing.
Because sadly I hear it.
Yeah, no, I've got different headphones now, so everything bleeds through.
Ah, damn it. No, that don't look good.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, no, I saw Connie was drawing on the primary map, and I'm just sort of like, I should probably give her just a canvas.
Just to have fun.
Drawing paper.
Yeah,
Blog side.
just give Connie a bunch of scrap paper.
That's what they do at fancy restaurants for the kids.
Yeah.
Hey!
I'm just making an observation.
Connie is at the fancy restaurant with the crowns.
I need the crayon.
Yo!
Mountains with the crayons.
So while we wait for Grim to hop in and join, because they're gonna need a couple minutes. How y'all feeling with last week moving on to this week? You have to fight the demon doll Camilla and her horse, Princess Sunshine.
Fetch sunshine.
I'm hoping my rolls are going to be better this time.
Hopefully. I don't like how this turned out.
Your rolls were on point last time, Connie, though.
Of course.
Remember on your character sheets to reset your hero points. You get them back. It is a new week,
Oh, yeah.
so you get your free roll back.
Actually, I don't think Yeah, I didn't mess with it last time.
Hey, I mean, if you didn't have to use it, you didn't have to use it.
No,
You're-
I used it. I just didn't change it in the thingy. Thingy blah, 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 blah.
For as much as a computer nerd as I usually am, I'm extremely old school when it comes to using Roll20. I just do everything by hand.
I mean, if it's the method you prefer, it's the method you prefer. There have been situations with our group where we've had to roll the dice for other people, and just having the sheets online makes that easy.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But this is a bit more of an informal session, so.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't make anyone else more convenient, I'll probably just keep doing it.
Yeah.
I think the worst is you have to enter in my initiative.
Yeah.
I might be able to just only add that because that's probably the most tedious part.
Probably. But I hope y'all are excited for what is to come.
Yes.
yeah.
I hope you're ready for death, murder, and cookies.
Damn
no.
cookies?
Death
Wait.
cookies. Or maybe normal cookies. I don't know.
Anthrax.
The band?
Anthrax is a band?
Yes!
Was a band in the 90s.
Yeah! It was kind of a big thing during that, like... Oh, yeah, I should probably get moisture.
Their logo looks really similar to the Arkanoid logo.
Bottles at the bed.
As if
I
I
don't
know.
think I've moved it since then.
I'm not a 90s.
E.
Just
Yeah.
waiting for the...
Grim's not back right
The
now,
old
so you
things
still have a
that
little
come.
time. E. Hopefully the ice maker is making ice once you
Yeah,
scoop
that's
enough
what I'm
out. E. Artoma's fixed the ice maker today, so we're just making sure it actually works.
Oh, shit.
We had to replace the whole unit because a piece of plastic got snapped. It's like a sensor bar. So we're thinking somebody just slammed the drawer closed and yeah,
It's usually what
is-
happens.
is what it is. So anything interesting happened for you guys over the course of the week?
As I said before, I got the flu.
Not really, not for me.
Oh.
It's a good thing when nothing happens. I'd like to think.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Usually interesting
is good
times
news.
are... Yeah.
I guess I did get that new commission of my other character.
It's a good one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, side effect. You're here, so you can't deny it in text. Adorable. Adorable. Adorable.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pretend I did not hear that.
Mm-hmm.
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 Grim still hasn't joined, but they did respond.
I don't know why I drew a toilet.
Skippity bop bop bop.
No!
Skibbity
Now
brain
I'm-
syndrome.
Now I'm...
Oh no, she's got the skibbity brain!
No, I do not. I just wanted to draw a toilet.
Heck
The
yeah.
ever-present brain rot.
There. Now you
There
guys
we
can
go.
see what they're doing on stream.
Yay! Oh my goodness, that means they can...
Oh, now you can see what's going on.
Oh, that means they can see me draw in real time.
Yes.
Well, Yeah, well, I mean, I have the screen on, so that way you can.
I mean,
I also have to,
I
like,
couldn't watch the stream.
adjust the names because they're not centered on the people.
The people.
Center me.
Wait a second, when did you change my name?
About a minute ago.
Wait, that's not on my character sheet.
It doesn't need
Yes,
to
it
be.
is.
That's just fact.
I need to come up with a family name to put on Snafu actually now. So there's no space for that acronym.
That's fine. I moved it to a different location.
Oh man.
I'm gonna ban that word from my own
Couldn't ban
streams.
that word.
Well, that's unfortunate. We're in my Discord.
Yeah, I noticed.
I just took a quick print screen of the Layla picture. Thank you, Connie.
Aw.
Nice.
I think it's cute.
I thought it would turn out really well out of nowhere. I just freehanded it, just randomly, and it worked.
Yeah, it works. It
It
works.
did.
Looks great.
Like, not even a reference. I just did it from memory.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, definitely should like save that. Maybe even color it. I'd say.
Well, I don't think you can copy the vectors out or anything like that, but
Copy
the
and paste
one
it on the
tool.
CSP.
oh yeah, I need to take my estrogen. Girl pill.
Take your pills. Pills.
My girl pill has
The
been
true
engaged
girl
with my
pill.
mouth. Yes, I love eating my twice a day tablet of estradiol.
I'm
Actually,
jealous.
it's not bad. Like it doesn't have a taste, but it's got like an all right texture.
Pills aren't, honestly, when I start taking that stuff, it's not going to be a problem at all. I've gotten used to downing pills.
Do not try to speed run the bottle. That's not how estrogen works. You will die.
That's like that would actually give you cancer.
I wouldn't say give you cancer, but probably not good for your health.
Definitely, it would create something bad where you don't want it to be.
It's almost like adjusting the chemistry of your body. You can have horrible side effects. Sorry, side effect.
I'm used to it.
Side effects include side effect? Wait, if I take girl pills, I become a dragon?
Well, it happened to Freya.
Freya was a dragon before the girl pills. They just reinforced.
Dragon squared.
I mean, there is the game Double Dragon.
Holy shit.
Does Double Dragon include any actual dragons? You can't speedrun women %? Damn. Unfortunately, no. And that's the last of the T blockers. I can throw out that pill bottle and crack open the next one. Yay. When I first got my T blocker and my estrogen, they were in sync when I got the prescriptions. And now, because the LGBT clinic that I go to screwed up once, they are now like 15 days out of sync. So I can't get my estradiol at the same time I get my T blocker. It's like 2 weeks apart, which is way too far to not get a prescription.
I've had to deal with that with 2 different prescriptions before. It's terrible.
Yeah.
They seem to be putting Abby through the ringer, though. That's dumb.
Yeah, well, it is. It's been a pain in the butt to have it kept up with. Like, it's not like they're purposefully stopping it. It's more just, I will put in the request, hey, I've got like 3 days of pills left. Did someone put in my refresh? Because I usually have gotten it by now. And then 2 days, and then 1 day, and I'm still contacting them like, hey, the pharmacy has not told me I'm supposed to get my next set of girl pills. I'm running out of girl pills.
It's not within walking distance.
No, the clinic is in the city. It's a drive. It's like a 15-30 minute drive. The pharmacy is close. It is a 2-second drive. Oh, there's a Mimi. Well, we've got to take a picture and send it to. There's a Mimi. I gotta send it to.
dog crying at my door.
Tank's the whole reason I have a Mimikyu that shows up on my head.
Yeah.
It's a good meme.
Two of them.
Two of them.
They
Two.
can
Damn.
make it together if they try.
They can get naked together if they try? What was that side?
I said they can make it together if they
Oh,
try.
okay.
They can make out
the
together if they
meme.
try.
They can.
The meme.
Whoa!
Whoa! Side.
Why would you say such a thing?
The meme.
Even if it's true.
How could you say something so decisive?
Yes, side. Why are you being lewd?
Side effect, there are children.
Are there? I hope not.
Unfortunately, I live by an elementary school. There are.
No.
Oh,
There's a lot of them, and they've got
half-mile away.
weapons.
Wait, what?
You've got weapons?
Hold up.
They're ready to come for your shankles. No, I don't want kids on my stream. Actually, we have to go to the elementary school Tuesday, Artemis.
To vote?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where we vote. It's fine though.
Yeah,
Like,
elementary?
yeah. Well, the schools are closed that day.
Oh.
Yeah, voting days are days off at schools. I've worked at a school for 7 years. The worst day to be at work for a school district is election day.
Ugh.
Believe me, people do not know how to follow simple instructions, and the elderly that come out in droves will kill.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, no, working for a school district, especially like between the years of 2006 and 2020, or 2016 and 2022, or the Trump administration, I'm not being subtle here. Working during that time at a school district, I have seen some shit from people who are supposed to be adults. And they do some stupid shit inside of a school zone. I think so much so the latter years of that, they had to get a police officer on site to make sure people stop doing stupid shit.
Jesus.
Yeah. Alright, so now we're just waiting for Grim.
They said they were grabbing something to eat.
Okay. Yeah, teachers are way tougher than most people realize. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, teachers... I will say that there's basically a spectrum of teachers. I've had to work with somebody who managed the library who was a complete douchebag. He got tenure and basically ran that shit to become the worst problem I think I've ever seen in a school district. Like, a girl was drinking water in the library. He smacked the water bottle out of her hand so hard it broke a tooth. And he didn't get fired for that one.
Ugh.
Yeah, the only way he got released, not fired, because if he got fired, the teachers union would have gone against us. We had to release him, was because a kid found him looking at porn on the school computer.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, working IT and hearing that come down the pipeline is like, you what? You got past my walls and did that, and a kid saw you doing it? Like, not only are you smart enough to get past those walls, but you're stupid enough to do it while a kid was... Oh my god.
Hang up the jersey at that point. You're done.
Yeah. But unfortunately, we could not fire him. We had to put him it was like a weird leave thing where he got transferred. It was basically when a bad cop does something bad and he gets transferred to another station.
Right.
It was basically that because the teachers union was ready to strike to ensure he kept his job.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, this was me probably 22, 21 at the time, and I'm like, bruh, I thought unions were supposed to be doing good.
Not that one, I guess.
Yeah.
Guess they don't want to have like case by case basis.
But meanwhile,
Even though
like
they should.
on the other side of the spectrum, I've seen teachers who will do some crazy stuff to ensure their school is good or safe and will put their asses on the line. I am friends with teachers who will go that far for their kids. Oh yeah, no, unions aren't always good, but they're better than the alternative. Yeah, it's true, but I think lines need to be drawn better as to what their duties are. Because if a union sees an attack on its rights in any form, even if it's for the greater good, they will be very aggressive against it. So it's just sort of like, man, I wish it was a better system.
Oh, fuck, that was grim.
Ah, no. That's not the right color. I just had a silly idea for this one. Hold on.
Oh, we just had. Did we just have?
Daylight savings is tonight into
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay.
We get an hour. Woo!
We get an
Get our
hour,
hours
so that
in,
helps.
everyone.
Yeah, the problem is Grim is on not daylight savings, so they're like messed up time-wise. So they thought it would be like 10 p.m. their time.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Time zones?
Yeah, daylight savings as well.
There is like the Roll20 scheduling thing. It did like have the date for the last session, but not for this one. That might have helped actually, in knowing for sure exactly when.
There's also the scheduling thing in Discord. And of course, you could always use a site like Hammer Time to get convenient embedded timestamps.
True.
Yeah, that too.
There's ways.
Just means we'll know for next time.
Yeah, I don't know if there's other people that couldn't make it earlier, but next week I won't be delayed, so I don't know if we start earlier or there's other people that need to start later.
Well, this is a short campaign. Is there going to need to be a new session?
We'll
Well,
see.
true. We'll see indeed.
Why would we do that, Nicholas?
Look. we all know from Kingdom Hearts, if they have an X in their name, they're probably a bastard.
Yep.
Exactly.
Also, last time I fought Zemnis, I kicked his fucking ass.
Yeah.
It felt good, actually. I fucking first tried him.
Tank Fax is in my DMs going, yes, yes, yes!
Over the Mimikyu, Abby?
Yes.
Nice.
It's like that meme of the guy looking through the window wearing a shirt saying "sickos." Yes.
It was a good costume.
Yes.
You have an Everstone or anything, or are you not leveling up? No! I'm just hitting the B button. Every single morning. Actually, no, wait, it's Legends Arceus. I evolve on my own time.
Everstone.
I can evolve anytime I want. I
Eviolite.
just choose not to. That means I don't need an Everstone. I can just have whatever held item I want. Focus Sash, bitch. I can survive at least one turn of setup.
Yeah, I was gonna say Eviolite's not gonna help much. When you got 10 defense, having 20 is not gonna change much of anything.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, Focus Sash. Just survive one hit. And that way I can at least get, a couple slaps in. Is it? Tail Glow's 2 special attack. What's the one that's special attack and speed? That would be...
Quiver Dance?
It's either Quiver Dance or Dragon. Is Dragon Dance physical or special?
It's physical.
Okay, so it'd be Quiver Dance. Yeah, no, I don't have Quiver Dance, though, so it'd have...
Tail Glow times 4 now?
Is it?
It used to be times 3, then I think they made it times 4.
Jesus! But, like,
Why?
Tail Glow is also just a very small pool, while Swords is, like, a big pool.
It's like one Pokemon, isn't it? Like just Manaphy and Fion?
Yeah,
Yeah.
without randomizer, of course.
Very strange thing to be buffing. The Pokemon from Pokemon Rangers.
I mean, it did have a full, like, proper comeback in Arceus. You don't have to do any Rangers BS to get it. Yeah, no, all of the Gen 4 Pokemon, like, all of the Gen 4 Pokemon are easily being objective here. But, like,
$60
are
price.
significantly easier than playing through all of fucking Ranger.
Fun
On
fact,
actual hardware.
I still have Ranger, the second one, with all the DLC downloaded that has none of them claimed.
Oh, the one where you can die?
Yeah.
Oh, Shadows of Almia.
The funny thing about that is you can shiny hunt Manaphy.
You just
They're
need to
shiny?
replay the entire game.
Shiny, or Manaphy is not shiny locked in, what was it, Gen 3 or Gen 4 that you could or it was Gen 4 that you could transfer it to after Shadows of Almia? So you had the chance to get a shiny one from that. But it's regular shiny odds with an egg.
Ugh.
Somebody's done it.
I'm sure multiple people have.
The problem with that is in order to do that, you need to pretty much beat the ranger game, back up the save, and then you have to restore the save every time in order to do it. Because once you transfer
Oh.
once, that's it.
That sounds like hell.
It is hell. One hell I may do one day.
And the DS era
For
was
your
a
own
fucking beast.
sanity.
That
Pokemon
reminds-
Ranger is fun, but I don't think it's that fun to have to do that.
Oh, just wait until you hear about the other one that was before Pokemon Rangers. We had to do that. Pokemon Channel on the GameCube for
Oh, not
transferring Giratina.
Oh my
Playing
God,
the
guys, you
story.
guys went ham in my stream. What the fuck? I'm
Aw.
looking at the summary right now. What the hell?
Popular.
Most amount of subs
Imagine
I've
being
gotten in a
popular.
single stream. That's all I'm throwing out there.
$2.
$2.
At least $2.50.
Oh, damn. That's too rich for my blood. I'm out.
Sub to that
Bye.
kobold. Oh yeah, no, I sub to that kobold. I'm happily sub to that kobold.
Yeah.
Sub.
The bounce is so good, it made me get my own. That's how good
Sometimes
the
the
bounce
circle.
is.
I love the bounce.
Sometimes
I'm
that
more
first
animated.
circle you draw blue.
I need more emote slots.
They said they were increasing it, weren't they?
A while ago, but yeah, they have not implemented that.
One of those things where they announce it a lot earlier so that people are talking about it, so it makes its own publicity.
That
Is that
Grim?
Grim,
I'm hoping.
are you ready to
Well,
die,
man.
Grim?
I am already dying.
Okay.
Oh,
I was gonna say, I think I dealt like 20 damage to Grim last time.
I
It
healed
Was
them.
10. If you did 20, I was already dead.
Mm,
Oh, don't worry, you have death saves. You wouldn't just die.
Doodles.
Yeah, you get to roll to see if you die.
Right.
I think these are the copies in our find and delete, right?
Yeah, these are copies. Actually, these are the originals, but yeah, it would be. Yeah. It's all good.
Board is free.
Oh. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. So, coming back to where we were last time. You had just angered the wrath of Camilla by shooting her prized stallion, Princess Sunset, in the corner. In doing so, you have activated the battle against the doll. She had screamed out, eking a horrible, retching noise out to you all. But in that moment, the counter-performance by Morgan Blatt had saved you all. Now, we're gonna find where the hell initiative is in the new layout. Where the hell is initiative in the new layout?
Oh boy.
Where the hell is initiative in the new layout? Is it the eye? Is it the time?
Layla who did the
Ah, there it is.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, I thought that was me.
It was the clock. I'm trying to figure out where the hell they put it.
Do I have to reroll initiative?
No, you are keeping your initiative from before.
I don't see it in the turn order. Oh, I'm all the way down here.
Yes, because you were the one who shot the horse.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
I just embarrassing myself every which way last time.
Nah, you're
Am I
fine.
above side effect?
I did not catch that.
Am I above you in
You're
the turn
below.
order?
We were
You-
equal.
Yeah, I do not see. We are
Yeah, I know I
down.
was after you. No, before you. I was above you in the list before, but I don't see my picture there.
Yeah, it's missing currently.
Strange. Do you remember the number? The initial. Well, actually, we'll see what the
Yeah,
initiative
You know
rolls
the
were.
25 that's there?
Yeah. That was harm. That was the performance. Needle darts, telekinetic projectile, days.
It was 25.
Yeah. All right. We will add that into the list. I just have to. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Grimm's lungs are damaged from the spores from last time.
Shouldn't have stayed
It's-
in there so long.
Yep.
That's why I didn't step on any of that green.
A wise choice, my friend.
Alrighty. So, with the doll's attempt to harm you all, the counter performance had saved you from the ill effects of its harm spell. But now, it is Layla's turn.
Alright, well, after her last turn, she has come to the realization that any offensive magic that she has is pretty much useless. So she's gonna kind of like, in place, like just kind of step back a bit in realization, just be like, ah, fuck. Well, this fight's all on you, my friends. And she's going to cast Inspire Courage
Hooray.
on everybody.
So you all get a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, damages, and saves against fear. Alright.
As well as Forbidding Ward.
Ward and ally gets the attacks of a hostile enemy spells that target the enemy from the target of the enemy.
This
The
one,
target
I am
ally.
going to target Snafu and the horse.
Okay.
Okay.
So if the horse does anything against Snafu, it will. Snafu will get a +1 status bonus to AC and saving throws against the attack, spells, and other effects. So they get a +2, but only specifically against the horse.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's
Caldric.
turn.
Caldrix.
So this screen here that's kind of in the way, does that look like it could be knocked down by a well-placed telekinetic projectile, or does it look more solid than that?
If you remember, this first part right here is actually somewhat destroyed and you can see through it.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
hole in it.
Well, and I'm gonna have to move either way because I'm kind of behind this corner. So, but if that part is gone, then I might be able to see her here.
Yes, you would see her because she
Cool.
did cock her head and shoulders out to cast the harm spell while gazing at you all.
Sweet. I will cast Book to the Head. I assume that's a bookshelf behind me of some kind.
There's a bookshelf she's next to if you want to just like she is on a book and toy shelf.
I mean, I guess that would work. Just take one of those. I'm not sure if the projectile has to be something within reach. Well, I guess yeah. I'll just take one of the books from behind me and just kind of generally chuck it at her, casting telekinetic projectile.
Damn, that's a 29. It does not.
Wrong one.
That was great.
Oh, wait.
I haven't rolled yet,
Sorry.
unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
It is just going to be a spell attack roll.
Okay.
Ooh, that does not look too happy.
No,
I'll
a
take the
12. A 12 will not hit.
Sad. Not even a paper cut.
Rip.
The doll, after coming to life, nimbly dodges out of the way of your telekinetic attack. Is that one action or two?
Yeah, that was 1 for the move, 2 for the spell, so I'm done.
Okay. Okie dokie. It is time for Mim.
So,
Mim.
he can see the doll from where he is. Like,
He would need to move around the barrels. The barrel, because this bit of wall right here is obscuring his vision. This
That
bit of
chest
wall
thing,
you
too.
can see through, but this you cannot.
if he climbs here, will he be able to see?
He would be able to see, but you would need to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
I was gonna say, last time we tried climbing barrels, it didn't go so great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be able to see it from that barrel specifically.
Remember, there is the horse as well.
Yeah, no, the horse is on the barrel kind of view too. So my man will be moved to right here, at least one close to this barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Like pressing his back,
That'll work.
and he will cast magic missiles.
All right. How many missiles? Because you used a movement, so you cast 2 missiles.
Yeah.
Okay. How much do do you want to click the missiles so we can see how much they actually do?
Yeah, just a moment.
It's okay if you start dropping links in chat. Go for it. And yeah, Archives of Nethys, if you're interested in Pathfinder, is definitely one of the first sites you bookmark. We talked about this a couple of weeks back as well, when we kind of gave our introduction to building your own Pathfinder character.
I pretty much have a tab on Archives of Nethys at all times when I'm playing.
Yep. Send a dart of force, starting for the target. You deal 1d4 plus 1 force damage for each additional reaction you use with casting spell. Increase the number of missiles you shoot. So this would be 2 missiles of 2 damage each.
Yep.
And both of them automatically hit. So that is -4. Okay.
I have attacked the doll, by the way.
Okay. It is now Princess Sunset's turn. The horse turns to you and begins its strange charge towards your location. But we'll need to burn 2 movements to get to where you're at, and it will attempt a headbutt against.
Wouldn't all the mess on the ground be difficult terrain or something?
It used 2 movements from where its location was, so it could easily get around that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yep. So it's gonna roll a 1d20 plus 8. Does a 24 beat your AC? Remember, you have +2 right now.
It's my AC is currently 20 exactly with the
Oh,
buff.
damn.
Okay, so it will hit, and it's going to do 1d8 plus 2 damage.
Oh boy.
Ooh, that's painful.
5 damage.
Okay.
All right.
Trying to
And
change
does
it.
it have one more action?
No,
There we
because
go.
it used 2 movement to get there and 1
Oh,
movement
right,
to hit.
Yep,
Alright.
yep.
With that, Morgan, it's your turn.
All right. There's a lot of options for me to do right now.
So is a horse its own character, or is it tied to the doll?
It is
That's
its
a very
own.
good question, man.
It is. It is brought to life through the doll's magics, but it is its own entity. The Princess Sunset riding pony will survive, is independent of Camilla.
Okay, got it.
Oh, this is. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be a really weird move. But as you can see, I'm going to use my movement to do this exact motion and tumble through the horse
Uh-huh.
to try and get through to Camilla.
You could just walk forward?
I want to gain panache.
Oh, I mean, do you need to move through a tile for that, or can you do alongside a tile? How does that work?
Oh, to gain panache, I have to do a flashy move, which includes stuff like tumble through and the other swashbuckler.
Swashbuckler sometimes has to do things just to look cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was your swashbuckler style again?
Battle dancer.
Battle dancer. Okay. You gain panache during an encounter when the results of your perform check to perform exceed the will DC of an observing foe, even if the foe isn't fascinated. So basically, to gain panache, either you can tumble through using acrobatics, or since you have the fascinating performance feat, you may attempt to distract an enemy by utilizing a performance round.
Yeah, so you would take one of your turns to perform, and then if it's successful against their will, then we would roll with what happens there, and you would gain panache.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think for once I will try to perform.
All right, roll your
All right.
roll your
Yeah, I'm
performance.
gonna
We'll
start off
see.
with the perform.
We'll see if their will can take it.
I have a feeling that this is gonna fail.
You have a +1, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I do. +1. Yeah, I'm gonna use a hero point.
Yeah.
That's a nat 2.
Early hero point.
Early hero point.
Sometimes.
That is way better.
That
There we
is
go.
very good.
Abby,
Okay.
remember that in this situation, the will DC would be set by the creature's 10 plus the creature's will modifier.
So both Camilla and Princess Sunset are distracted by the performance. Their wills +10 do not. They fail this check. So what does flashy performance do at this point?
Okay, Abby, real quick.
Mhm.
It's a single observer.
Oh, it is a single observer. Okay, which one are you trying to distract?
Oh, the horse.
Okay, so the horse is
Princess Sunshine.
okay. So the horse is distracted by the flashy performance. Okay, do you have the text for flashy performance?
Fascinating performance.
Right.
Is what it's called.
Sorry, fascinating performance.
Where is it?
I got it.
There it is. When you perform, compare the result of your will DC to one of if you succeed, the target is fascinated for 1 round. The observer in the situation demands immediate attention, such as combat. Critically succeed, you. Okay, so you got a 22.
Correct.
Unfortunately, it is not a crit, but it is a success.
So this is interesting because in the text of the Battle Dancer, you gain panache during an encounter when the result of your performance check to perform exceeds the will DC of an observing foe, even if that foe is not fascinated. So even though they didn't critically succeed to fascinate the horse, they did beat its will DC, so they now have panache.
Trying to find a good icon for fascinated. There.
Hearts.
So they're not fascinated, but they were still impressed by it.
Very.
There. We'll
Do
give them
they
a.
have penalties by being fascinated?
I'm pretty sure that means they have to target me next.
No.
Basically, like taunt.
Let me check, actually.
Yeah. If the observer's in a situation that demands. Oh wait, no, I read that wrong.
Yeah. Is fascinated a status in Pathfinder? Let's see.
Fascinated
Yes,
is a
it
status Pathfinder, yes.
Yep. Googling fascinated.
I put it in chat already.
Oh, okay. Compelled to focus your attention to somebody distracting from whatever's around you. Take -2 to perception and skill checks. Can't use any actions. With a concentrate trait unless they're intended. This is with the DM, for instance. You
Dirty.
can
So it doesn't
test.
sound like it affects attack rolls per se.
Yeah. The
Doesn't
horse.
affect tactical, but
Yeah.
Unless
Doesn't affect
it
mine.
has concentrate.
Yeah.
so now I move next to the horse and it's time to finishing strike him. Wait, I pressed the right one.
I mean, you could have stayed where you were, and then you would have 2 attacks. Okay.
Well, with finishing
That-
strike, you can only use it once. Also,
That's a hell of an attack, and with that, the horse turns his head to you, looks at the Morgenblatt just performing there, doing a little tap dance, and then, with a sudden stab, is down.
Nice.
this also puts me in the way of Snafu.
All
It's
right.
Weird. Rapier is bludgeoning. Is that right?
Oh, you might have.
No, that should be set to piercing.
Yeah.
But I don't think the wording matters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there it is, though. The horse is down. Camilla turns and sees its prized pony turn to shreds. Snafu, what are you doing?
She has not taken any actions yet, has she, right?
She has done the scream at you all. That's it so far.
Yeah. Okay.
And I went la 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 la.
It worked surprisingly well, despite all
Finger in the
things.
ears.
Okay. I'm clearly looking a little bit worse for wear, so let me do a flurry of blows on. Hold on, I don't have the right page open.
What just happened?
I would like to use. I should still be a monastic archer stance since last time, since it's the same combat, right?
Yes.
So I would like to attack the doll twice using flurry of blows using my bow. So this should be this, if I recall correctly.
Yep. Okay.
You have a +1.
Right. I did not add that. I don't know where to put it actually.
Alright, we can just add it to the roll.
Neither of them hit.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
Whoa!
Camilla, don't play.
18. Damn.
So we need
Yeah.
at least an 18?
More
Alright.
than me.
Okay.
that's
So
more AC than I have, and it's made out of porcelain.
Oh no.
Camilla, enraged by seeing her pony get destroyed, retches her head back and prepares to scream again in a very similar manner to last time.
I think I still had 2 other actions.
Oh, you do? All right, go
Flurry
for
of
it.
blows is 1 action.
Oh,
Oh,
that's right.
I thought it was a multi. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, it just makes me attack twice at the cost of 1 action.
Oh, okay. Bug it up then. Fuck it up.
I do have something I was thinking of doing, but I'm not sure if I would be allowed.
Throw it out there. Let's see how creative you are.
I'm
curious.
I was looking into doing. Okay, this might not be the best idea, but I have oil as one of the things that I have bought before getting into this adventure.
Uh-huh.
It takes 2 actions to light it up and then throw it if I wanted to deal some fire damage on something. But given the amount of mages that we have alongside us, I was thinking about just throwing it.
And just oiling up the doll?
Yeah, just so I still have 1 more action to run away.
I mean, if you want to, sure. Let's
I'll
see.
let you know, I have no fire.
Would it be?
I do have produce flame.
Would it be?
I was absolutely doing an assumption there.
I would say either. I would say athletics.
Athletics?
Acrobatics is more like, being nimble and whatnot, but I would say athletics is more throwing something with precision. Either that or a ranged attack. Honestly, I would say it would just be a ranged attack, like a regular ranged attack. Yeah.
It says ranged attack for the oil's description.
Okay, yeah, then yeah. Okay. Yeah, oil that doll. And I will say, because you're not lighting it, we'll make it 1 action. That hits as a 21 modified. That hits.
And with that,
Well,
I think I would like to spend my last action to run 5 squares away.
Probably
Okay.
a choice.
So Camilla, now covered in oil, thinks for a second. Maybe not screaming is the best choice. The doll floats in the air before suddenly kicking off the back of the dresser and floating over right in front of Morgan. And
Oh,
her little doll fists are going to ball up, and she's going to attempt to punch Morgan Blatt in the face.
So rude.
Does a 17 hit?
No, it does not.
All right. She's going to try to hit it again. 13 does not hit. The doll has attempted to punch you in the face. It did not work. Layla, it's your turn.
After seeing Morgan last turn use a performance to distract the horse, Layla's gonna provide musical accompaniment. So pretty much all she's doing right now is playing music, but it increases the performance of her allies by +1.
It's also a penalty
Provides-
to stealth.
Oh.
Deception, diplomacy, intimidation.
And she will also inspire courage.
Okay.
Nice.
So everyone's got their +1s. It's time for Caldrix.
Cool. I like hitting, so my first action will be casting True Strike on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will summon a ball of flame in my fist and throw it straight at that doll that's doused in oil with a nice little produced flame. And I get to roll twice.
All right.
Yeah. I love how Pathfinder 2e True Strike is so much more useful than the True Strike from 5e.
It is nice. It's like soft advantage, so it doesn't count as advantage. So, but like, yeah,
And
it's basically
more-
that mechanic.
And more importantly, you don't have to waste a turn, maintain concentration for it to come around to your turn again.
Yeah.
You can quite literally cast it first action, smack the second action.
So that's your attempt. That's your attack roll.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I want to spend a hero point on it, 'cause
It's not
9
gonna
and
hit.
7 are
Yeah.
really terrible, and I've already seen from past examples. So let's try that again. And I imagine if I roll a hero point, could I still roll twice? Because I mean, it is True Striking.
I don't
You
think
repeat
that's
the
how
last
that
attack
works.
option, but I don't know how that goes.
I don't believe that's how that works. I think you get one actual reroll in this sense.
You can reroll just one action.
Yes.
It says
Also-
reroll check. Well, let's see if it even matters.
The way I've
Oh, hey, it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
that's
Roll
a-
20.
That's a hell of a crit, yeah. Oh yeah, give players a reroll is a thing with channel points. All right, roll your damage.
So that is.
What's the crit effect for that? Is there a crit
The
effect? for
target
this
takes
one?
double damage and 1d4 persistent fire damage.
All right.
Oh, yes.
How much is the oil increasing that?
1d8, I think.
Well,
Oh, 1d6. Sorry.
so it'll take
So
1d6.
The spell itself is going to be this doubled. Whoops.
So 1d6 plus 4. So
So
9.
It takes 18 damage just from fire.
Uh-huh.
And then that's not including the oil that was already on it, so that's going to be another d6.
All right, roll it.
Only 2.
All right. Well, with that, Camilla screams in agony as her porcelain outfit, made of the worst asbestos known to man, bursts into flames, as does she. She screams in agony. Play with me! As she turns to ashes. Play with me, Ella. And dies.
I can't believe that worked.
Hell yeah. That's teamwork.
I'm gonna just fan it at my face because I just know that stunk badly.
Yeah, I was almost waiting for you to like back up because you're like right next to her, but I don't think there's any splash damage. There's just a fire. There's just a flaming dough right in front of you.
Yeah, no, at worst you've got like a dollop of oil on you.
With Camilla and the other threats in the basement gone, the kobolds are free to claim this place as theirs. Will you be looking around to see what lies in this space, or will you be continuing past the doors that lie ahead?
I was like exploring.
I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Even after we took care of the magic thing?
We never know.
Why not?
There is no more magic. With the death of Camilla and Princess Sunset, the magic binding those two creatures to life has faded. There is no magic left here.
At this point, the only magic you see is Layla playing a victory theme because she's still playing music right now.
Now time to loot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, imagine we haven't really examined everything around here, did we?
We kind of got bombarded by dogs.
So, as you look around, you roll perception checks. We'll see.
Ooh, all of us, huh?
Yeah, you're looking around.
Yeah, we're looking at
Throw some perceptions out there.
Not bad, not bad.
Perceive. Oh, that's bad.
I don't even touch Snafu.
All right. So, Morgan and Caldrix, you can't really find much of merit. But Mim and Layla, you stumble upon a chest containing 5 sets of fine, small child clothing. Perfect for size for a kobold, worth about 2 gold each. So 5 sets of clothing worth 2 gold each, 10 gold in total. But you, Snafu, upon cracking open an ornate little box next to where Camilla's sat, you find an ornate mirror encrusted with lavish little gems and the finest polish you'd ever seen, worth about 20 gold.
Oh. Let me just add that real quick.
Do we transfer it as gold or?
You can either have it as gold or you can keep the items. It's up to you.
You never know when a mirror might come in handy.
And honestly, I would say hold on to the items because technically we're not near a shop or anything to sell anything, so...
As well, yeah. I mean, I already actually bought, fancy clothes just for fun, just because it's something I always like to spend starting gold on, so I don't really need anything else.
Morgan, you're over by the the doors, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I'd like you to roll a perception check. Just another one.
They are 3, and I had 3 clothing. How much was it?
Morgan, you smell.
So you can take 3, I'll take 2.
Morgan, you smell cinnamon cookies.
Wasn't this place supposed to be abandoned?
From the stairs?
From the stairs. There's cinnamon cookies. They're fresh.
Morgan? Morgan? Wasn't this place supposed to be abandoned?
I'm running towards the source of cinnamon cookies immediately.
We're still injured!
I don't know if we know about the cinnamon cookies. I think it's just Morgan.
I think I know that I'm injured more than anything else.
Oh, come here, I'll heal you.
I'm just gonna point at the stairs and say I smell something good up there. Or is it down? Are the stairs up or down?
They go up.
Did I heal you last time? I don't think you were healed at all, right?
No, not yet, if I recall correctly.
Now you are.
So,
I roll 1d8.
Do I restore 16 hit points? That doesn't sound right.
You restore 8.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, it's 8 plus something. Hold on.
I think it's only 8 plus 1.
I
Still,
gotta re-look it up.
Still, it's gonna be a bit. You're getting a good heal out of this.
Oh, it's 2d8. Sorry, so you get one more 1d8.
Yeah.
Oh,
2d8.
okay.
Critical success is 4d8. Oh God, critical failure is.
That's a full
damage.
heal.
So 12 HP.
Whoops.
That's scary.
But you can't be healed this way for an hour.
Okay.
I could
Right.
use a heal. So.
It's okay, I still have both my level 1 spells, so.
I should have a much easier time being back at the front now. Thank you.
Yes,
So do you-
yeah, no problem.
Do you ascend up the stairs?
Speaking of, perhaps we
Morgan,
should
where are you
not
going,
split-
dear?
Perhaps we should not split up.
Smell something up here.
I
Come on,
was
guys, there's
treating
cookies.
wounds, thank you.
As you ascend the stairs, you find a rusted padlock. What do you do? The smell of cookies is getting more and more appealing, and you can see light under the door.
A rusty padlock.
Would anyone like to look under the door?
I'm not getting my pants dirty.
Fine, I'll go and take a look under the door. Is this it right here, or is it at the top?
It's at the top.
Take a
Okay.
good sniff.
Yeah.
It
Perception.
does smell good.
You gonna get a perception check?
Give me 1 second.
I do love the fact that this is the first. This is the party's first ever attempt at random arson to defeat the bad guy.
The first.
That was literally
The
my
first
first
of many.
thought.
I think that was the most effective cheese strike
Ooh.
I've used, and it didn't even technically matter.
I am very.
But it got next to roll.
Well, you can not only hear movement, but looking at the light, you can see movement. Whatever's on the other side of that door is walking around a bit slowly.
Does anyone have any lockpicking tools?
Lockpick? Why don't we just smash it open? Or before I commit to smashing the door open, or even suggesting it, how about we knock whilst the squishy of us stay at the bottom of the stairs?
Well, the padlock's one way, so you would, even if you did get a response from the other side, how would they open it? The door's locked.
Exactly.
Why is this locked one way anyway?
This place was supposed to be abandoned, and insofar everything in here has been cursed as well.
Which
So-
means that whatever in here, they were wanting to contain it, which does not bode well for us.
We are on the basement of someone living an abandoned place. That doesn't.
This would not go to somebody's random house in Absalom, would it? We
Yoda?
would know that.
I
wouldn't we?
sure hope not.
Oh,
We just robbed them.
who knows? It would be like you might have to see what's on the other side of that door or something.
How far did the Hookloss tunnels go in the underground?
You were underground for a long time to get here. A very long time.
Oh,
long time,
heavens.
long time up and down, or just underneath, like
A
the ground level,
it felt like miles.
downwards.
No, sideways.
Okay, so we are under the ground, as in like underground level.
Yeah.
So it could be somebody's house.
So, anyone have lockpicking skills or?
Well, I did bring tools, but I still maintain that perhaps we should knock first before we break in,
That's a
or
good idea.
once again, I would recommend that some of the squishier of us stand back, and those of us who are not healed.
What is the threshold for squishiness here? How many hit points do you guys have?
I have 18.
7.
I'm at
I have 8
10
right
of
now.
15.
Just break open the door, don't worry.
I have 13.
It's fine.
I'm about to knock on it. Whoever wants to stand back can do so.
I could use my mage hand to knock on it so we can all stand back.
You know, that makes
I like
way
using
more
my
sense.
knuckles, but
All right,
makes
whatever
sense.
you wish. Morgan, I'm coming back here with you, darling.
Yeah. Probably be best.
alright, I knock on the door.
There's a second of a pause before you hear what sounds like an old human-like voice. Come in.
I attempt to open the door.
Well,
Okay, it's so welcoming, and there's a lock on it. You don't mistrust that.
I mean, a little, but you know what?
hold on. I've got an idea. I would like to raise my voice so that she can clearly hear me, and I will say, it seems to be locked. I would love to come in, however.
Oh, gods.
Oh, dear.
I'm sorry, did I put you on the spot?
No, you're fine. There's a moment of hesitation, like she's confused, like locks. We don't have locks this side of town. What do you mean locked? Just try to force it open. Maybe it's stuck.
It does it just look like a key lock?
It's an old rusted padlock with a. You could, if you tried, easily snap it.
I mean, maybe someone with more than a +0 strength here.
Leave it to me.
We have anybody with strength.
Yeah, okay.
That would
Like
be
literally a +1. Just go ahead.
Hold on. I did bring something in case something like this would come up. Not quite lock-picking tools, but I did bring a hammer.
Oh my god. That would still need strength to hit it, though.
Do you use it on the door?
You're not gonna use your rapier for it.
Says who?
Honk.
Well, it does have bludgeoning damage, apparently.
Well, that was just a mispress.
I mean, I think the hammer's a good idea compared to any.
Yeah, go ahead, whack it.
All right, make a strength roll.
You have proficiency in hammer.
Just a flat strength roll will be fine.
It's a tool. I don't think it counts as a weapon.
Fair enough.
Anything's a weapon. You try hard enough.
Sucks, I didn't even think about thieves' tools, otherwise I would have actually brought some because I have a decent thievery score.
I have a +7 in thievery.
Oh god, you're higher than me. I'm at 5.
Well, it's clearly not her lock. I don't think she'll mind if we break it.
Hit it with.
I'm just afraid of what's on the other side. Be careful, please.
All right, hit it with a strength roll. Do you have? Do you know where the strength button is?
Babu?
Wait, I thought it was Morgan that was going to take care of it.
Oh, you want me to do it? Oh, well,
you're
you
saying you're the
know
One of you has to
You
use
do
the
it,
hammer
Morgan.
on it. You can't just pass it back and forth.
I
I got it.
I was going to say she's the one with strength. I have 0.
With that,
I was
the
wondering.
padlock shatters into iron dust, and the door almost opens on its own with a slow, steady creak.
Man, I wanted to repair that padlock afterwards.
Ew.
As the door opens, you find yourself in a disgustingly cute living room.
Disgustingly cute.
It is the cutest thing you had ever seen. Doilies adorning literally everything. The couches aren't covered in plastic, but the closest thing they have in Absalom. Everything is kept clean. There are pictures on the walls of tons of children. It is just an overall disgustingly grandma environment. There's a full tea set on the living room table, and off in the corner, you see shadows coming from the kitchen. There's someone in there. Do you enter?
Do I smell cookies coming from that direction?
Yes.
I definitely go that way.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna stand in shock.
I'm getting some cookies.
We're not here for cookies.
I mean,
Are
I'm
you,
not gonna take them without asking.
Layla, are you stopping Caldrix from heading forward, or are the... Okay. I'm gonna have you roll a dex against his dex to see if you can grab him in time.
Oh shit.
That's evil.
Oh no! You know, just for that one.
Oh.
Damn.
Don't even grab him.
You are unable to catch the hungry kobold as he sprints forward and rounds the corner. He finds himself in front of a lovely old woman. Around her neck, she has her glasses. She is sipping a cup of tea and is sat at her kitchen table with a large, steaming hot pile of cookies in front of her. Let me get the viewer camera on so they can see this at home. There you go.
Cookies.
Well, hello there. Have you come to pay Granny a visit on her birthday? It does get lonely here with all of my kids moved out. The old woman toddles in her kitchen to retrieve a large plate, handing over the massive pile of cookies.
I want to use counter performance.
But
There's nothing to counter-perform.
I'm counter performing her speaking with my song.
Oh,
I will
you've
casually detect magic.
you can tell that. What magic are you going to try to detect?
I mean, it's just kind of like ambient, like, is there magic in 30 feet from me kind of thing.
Let me look at
Maybe
something.
spell.
I need to do a little creativity hunting real quick. Hold up. Because I'm given flavor text that I'm not supposed to give to you guys, but I'm curious if you can eke it out. Let me find something really quick. I have to go into the details of this. Okay, and...
I'm just saying, Layla
Okay.
shows this as much as she can throw one of the other kobolds in the party. Which
Give
is not
me
hard at
a-
all.
do you have training in primal magic?
Primal? I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No, mine
I,
is
I just
arcane.
went with Arcana.
I have primal and occult.
I guess Primal would be nature, which I don't have.
Alright. Layla, I will grant you a roll of... I would say... Let me see where this would be sitting. I will let you roll your magical knowledge. In this case, I'll say occult. I'll let Layla and Caldrix, you roll occult.
So that's occultism.
I mean,
Yes.
that'd be a
Okay.
+0 for me.
Alright.
Oh, bitch.
I'm
Layla?
gonna use a hero point, I think.
Okay.
Eh?
Oh? Never mind. That 16, I think, is good enough.
From what you're able to discern, whoever this old lady was, she practiced magic, but it was years ago. She has some magical ability, but it is... she definitely is not the mage that she used to be, or whatever she practiced is not as well seasoned, but there's still more than enough magic there to kick all of your asses.
Gotcha.
Nim will approach the lady like, "Hello, dear. A nice place you got here."
She holds out the fresh cinnamon cookies. Don't be shy, have some. I'll eat myself sick if you don't have some.
I
I'm
would definitely
sorry.
have some.
Sorry, I don't have your name. How should we call you?
Oh, you can just call me Granny, darling. Everyone calls me Granny.
Can I see
Granny.
if there's anything that stands out outside of all the disgustingly cute things in the room?
It is the most normal kitchen you have ever been in. If there was a fridge, it would be covered in more pictures of her kids. Like, that's all she's really about right now at this point in her life. She enjoys baking, she enjoys her grandkids, and she also appears to be nearsighted because she keeps grabbing at, like, the cookies at the table and missing before actually grabbing them and holding them forward at you all.
Well, Granny, we
Okay.
came from far, far, far away. We stumbled on your basement, I think. Do you live
Hold on.
here a long time?
Oh, you kids with your lovely stories. It's been years since I've seen you all. You notice her glasses are hanging around her neck. She definitely is mistaking you for her kids right now.
Yeah, I was about to like nudge people into the elbows and tell them like, I think she doesn't realize we're kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you might be right.
Okay.
Fine. We can play this game if that's the case.
Yeah.
Should we ask her if there's any unusual dolls in the basement?
I should
Well-
not lie.
It's up to you.
It's
Where
not
do you go from here? Granny is offering you tea and cookies.
I've been all about those
I
cookies
would-
as soon as I smelled them. So I will definitely take one.
All right, so you will take a cookie, Caldrix. Is anyone else taking a cookie?
Me.
Snafu, you're taking a cookie?
I would like to take one, but not eat it. Can I inspect it? Since... Am I aware that there's primal magic being detected or not?
You would not be, but if you're suspicious and have some means of detecting magic, you could look into it.
Not so much magic, but if I recall correctly, I have training in... Oh, actually, I have training in lore nature. No, excuse me, not lore nature. Lore herbalism and nature.
You would notice that there is an unusually high amount of healing herbs around the place.
Healing herbs. Okay.
They're very dried, however. They have not been used. They've been sitting in storage. There's almost a film of dust on everything.
Are they usable?
We're stealing from... I think you would hear that if you tried.
The herbs have long since dried past their prime. Any healing effects at this point would be placebo at best. Also, who grabbed a cookie?
Me.
I grabbed one. I
Mim-
didn't eat it immediately. Does it appear freshly baked?
It is still warm and soft with a gooey center.
I picked it up, but
I
I
checked
didn't.
the windows.
I was going to inspect
Mim,
it
have you
paranoidly.
consumed your cookie?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna message you something.
Oh god.
You might as well do that with me too, because I'm
Mim
eating mine if it seems like a good cookie.
Well, Layla's just standing in the back watching you all, shaking her head like,
Yeah.
oh my god, these
I'm
guys
standing in the
trust
back.
anyone. They'll eat anything.
I didn't eat mine.
I'm not judging. I'm just in shock in the back. I'd like to check the windows though.
That's a good cookie.
Yep.
I assume it's also delicious in addition to that.
Oh, it's the perfect moisture. This is a recipe that's been perfected.
Yummy.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, grab a
let's
hand.
make
Go ahead,
let's
grab a
make it
handful. She is
perfect, Granny.
offering. She has a jar full. She reaches over to a large red container on her, and she just rips open the top, and the smell of cookies hits you like a tidal wave. It's all just fresh, delicious. Like she just got done baking these less than 20 minutes ago.
Can Layla use Mage Hand on that jar and lift it above everybody's heads?
Wait,
That would be mean.
Granny
She wants to do this.
Granny is actively holding this.
Ah, true. Okay.
Granny, thanks. That's delicious. Here, let me help. Can I take the plate and hold it for her? So she doesn't, like, keep standing?
Oh, Billy, I know. The moment I give you this plate, you're gonna eat all of the cookies.
No, I share. You taught me well.
That's what they all say.
Billy, last time I did this, you ate everything. You ate everything out of my house and home. You've got to share with your brothers and sisters.
I can show you something. Can I cast prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, that on the plate so it floats.
Sure.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Is that just it works, or is there any special rolls you need to do?
No, it just works.
No, it's a cantrip. I can tell an object to clean, to float, and that's that.
Okay. You make the plate float. She looks over, squints her eyes, and be like, "Who's holding that plate?"
We are just messing with this old lady now.
You are.
I really wish I had training in thievery so I could palm her glasses right now.
Well, to be honest, as the dolls we saw below, I thought she would be a witch like me. So
Hey guys, you should eat some of these cookies. They're delicious.
yeah, they're tasty.
She's gonna sit down in a chair while holding the jar, making sure that you, Mim, do not steal any more cookies because Billy has had a cookie problem.
No.
And look to you all. Actually, while you all are here, could you do Granny a favor?
Oh, here it comes.
I've got some shiny coins if you do. She gives a warm smile to you all. A little birdie told me that my neighbor Jaren is out at the Grand Bazaar today and won't be back until tonight. If you could go into his garden 2 houses down and get my hedge trimmer back, that would be very appreciated. I gave it to him 6 months ago, and he still hasn't given it back to me. A nerve of that man. As if he's got this whole shed full of magic tools to use, half of which I have loaned to him. Just be sure to watch out for the lawn crawfish, dears. I've heard that his have gotten a bit persnickety. His stupid prized lawn crawfish. They always attack the delivery man when he goes by. So do be careful.
I would like to,
Long
go over
crawfish?
to Morgan and just to see if she's still stupefied over at the entrance, and also to ask, are crawfish normal in Absalom? I'm assuming you're from here.
Granny calls over and is like, "Oh, you must be from the north."
Yes, actually. I'm a relative of these two over here.
Yes.
say at one point over to the two that have eaten cookies.
Yes, you're all you're all family. You guys don't know about the lawn crawfish. Me and my brothers would always try to catch them with bits of bacon on a string. Oh.
I am not going to murmur anything to anybody else until we're out of this house, I think.
You know she's a grandma because she used the term persnickety.
Mm-hmm.
And she's still got that mom magic of being able to hear whenever you say anything underneath your breath, too.
It's definitely selective. She's picking up on the private conversations, but not when someone's directly talking to her.
Mm.
Just like any good mom would.
Are there any windows?
Yes, and you can see out into a lavish garden.
Oh, we are on the surface.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I asked earlier, like, how far down we were underground.
Mm-hmm. No, you are on the surface. This is the first level of her house.
Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
Say, what are these cookies made of?
Well, I can't give you my secret recipe, but I will give you a little bit of a secret. I put in 2 dashes of cinnamon instead of 1 to give them that extra little bit of flavor. I felt 1 was not enough.
Yeah.
And I think the 2 does just enough to give it the accent it needs to complement the chocolate chips.
And the smell too.
Yeah.
Altrix, Mim, you feel alright, right?
Yeah, these cookies are great. I tempted to cast charm on her so that we could get her secret recipe for them. But I mean, she's already so charming.
Cast charm on the grandma.
I was just gonna blink at that.
We became plankton wanting the recipe from a lady.
Oh, well, if you say so, I think I'm good on sweets myself for now.
Are you sure? You could have. I have a pitcher of milk as well. And there's some lovely
thank
tea
you.
too. It is this wonderful herbal blend I've gotten from Magnamaw. The traders came in just a few weeks ago.
Eldrix will definitely take some milk. And another cookie with it.
She'll pat your back lightly and be, there you go, you're a growing young boy.
Okay, I think I'm going to go over to Coldrix and just, like, grab his shoulder and be like, so, should we actually do it? I mean, we were already on an errand, weren't we?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I say this, like, try to be out of her earshot and say, like, for all we know, what she's asking is, like, for something that happened, like, literally decades ago. So, but, I don't know, it might be interesting. I'm a little bit curious about this old woman.
Do we even know which quarter of Absalom? Pardon me, miss?
Yes.
What happened to... I fear, since I said I was out of town, I don't quite know which part of Absalom we're in right now.
Oh, dear. Oh, I need to look up a map of Absalom.
Sorry.
I gotta get some flavor going on my side. Where's a good place to have this house? Okay, there is a perfect place. Oh, hon, you know I live over in the Petal District.
District, yes, of course.
Southern.
We're just down the road from the massive park.
Okay. Yes.
Isn't a little too cold for us to go outside without proper warm clothing?
Oh, I do have hand-me-downs for my kids that have been just sitting in drawers. I can go find you some big fluffy jackets if you'd like. But do be careful, they will get caught on his bushes if you walk too close. Those little bastard bobs will grab you and pull you in if you're not too careful.
I'm not gonna
Well,
accept
gang,
it.
what do you want to do?
Do you want Grandma to walk away and grab some big fluffy coats for you all?
I don't need one.
I think it would be good for blending.
Now,
Yeah.
Granny, if I may ask, what has prevented you from going over there and getting your hedge clippers yourself, and why is it so important that we get them now?
Well, spring is coming, and I would like to maintenance my garden a bit better, and unfortunately, Jiren, he's a cad is what he is. He's obsessed with his garden and will not give back my hedge trimmer, saying he needs it for this project and that project, and keeps kicking the can down the road, and I'm done.
You can definitely understand why someone would be frustrated for that.
And
Actually-
sadly, this late into winter, my old bones, they just don't work like they used to. I'd love to walk down and go there, but I could barely leave this house before cold settles in, and I just don't want to move much anymore. It was lucky that your father came by 3 weeks ago when that trader came in. We were able to get that tea, but he needed to walk me the whole way down. That little excursion to the brazier took 12 hours.
At this point, I feel like I've just been running back and forth all over the room, just nudging each kobold once each. I'm going to go over to Min and be like, I think we need her outside of the room. Maybe we should ask her about those boats again. Yes. I'm clearly very nervous right now.
I mean, maybe we should just take our leave and maybe a few cookies for the road.
Please do get the
Yeah,
lot. Please do get the hedge trimmer back. It would be appreciated.
Sure, Granny.
Oh,
I'd like
Bobby, you are always so wonderful.
Wait, we all
I'm
didn't
glad
agree
to
on
help,
this. What the
Granny.
hell?
That's why I wanted her out of the room.
I mean, we'll look into it for sure, yeah.
let me get you some old coats, and she will walk
As
out of the
Granny
room.
turns around, Layla grabs those two and pulls them away so they can form a group circle.
Okay.
I mean,
Are
is this the kind of place where like kobolds would look at a place? Because I mean, like pretending to be children is probably a better strategy than the multiple kobolds in a trench coat routine. As funny as it is.
Yeah, no, I thought I asked for the coats because we outside I think would be, well, easy to spot. So coats pretending to be kids are easier.
definitely.
But I'm curious if it's necessary because I mean Absalom is a very metropolitan district, so I guess I'm asking a world question here.
I think we are out of place in a city of
Would
humans.
I be able to do a society roll to know how Absalom is when it comes to like kobolds and the nature of draconians and such?
Yeah.
Do we even need to? I mean, how did we get into contact with the hook claws in the first place?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm asking.
The hook claws are a tribe of kobolds that did exist in the outskirts, but they never really like committed themselves to banditry as much as they were just some standard cave dwelling kobolds that poke their heads out now and then when someone got too close to their little den. They just dug and dug and dug.
I assume we're not kill on sight in the city, given how worldly it is, being...
It's
Sure,
not
we'd look at a place maybe, but that's my theory.
Yeah, to be
maybe
honest,
I put on a song and a dance as you guys all get away, and then I catch up with you later.
I'd rather not soil my.
I will say, looking out the window, it's a very quiet street. Maybe somebody passing by every 10 minutes or so. It is a very small, quiet part of town.
Can we see like different races going, or mostly humans?
I would say probably 30% humans, and aside from that, it's a lot of the major races. Elves, dwarves, those sorts of things. It's very... Humanoids, yes. It's very rare to see somebody who's a bit, who's a bit of your stature and scaliness. You would, yeah. You're medicine. Thank you for the assistance there. Kobolds would stick out a little, but not much. You are in a well-to-do residential district, but as long as you avoid trouble, you should be fine.
Okay. But we are out to go and do some trouble, aren't we?
No, it depends.
We're just checking to see if this guy took this lady's gardening tools. Was it?
Aren't we straying away from our natural goal here, though?
It's a side quest.
I mean, say money.
She also said magical tools.
The definition of retrieval and stealing are easily misled.
Game is game.
How do we know that this lady's telling the truth and not trying to get us into trouble?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, there's always the chance she might be misremembering. Maybe they're not hers at all, and she doesn't even remember them being returned. I mean, she is unreliable at best, but I still think she means well.
She did cook good cookies.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'd rather just get out of this house.
Yeah, let's do that. I mean, yeah, I'm down to take her coats or whatever and then get out of here.
I have no objections.
Well, I'm not taking a coat. I'd rather not.
But is it
I have to agree with Morgan, personally.
I'll be taking it.
Does it look like it's coat weather?
It is, I would say, March. Or what the like, it is past winter, but still a bit early before spring to start gardening proper.
Yeah, she did ask, like, to start gardening because the spring is getting here.
Long sleeve weather.
Yes.
And
So
we are cold-blooded, so
Very
We're in
important.
a coat.
But also, I think I would look cuter in a coat, so that's very important.
Very, very important detail.
So slowly, Granny would walk back in. On her, over one arm is an assortment of large, fluffy coats, none of which are anything of actual merit. They're just very common, regular coats you would find anywhere. But of course, she has a ton of them left over from her kids. All right, well, pick which one you think fits you best, and please, if you guys can bring that hedge trimmer back, it would be appreciated.
no problem, Granny. Thanks.
I'll be sure to give more cookies and coin for when you do get back.
I'll take one of the coats that has the biggest hood.
Yeah, I take the coat.
Actually, I'll nudge Morgan again because of her horns. You look a fair bit bigger than mine, actually. Since I grabbed the one with the big hood. You sure you don't need this?
I am quite sure.
All right.
I insist. You take that. No thanks. No
All right.
thanks.
I will step outside first after putting it on.
Yep, I put it on. I closed the hood to hide my head wearing a skull. So
I mean, in Layla's profile pic, she already has a hood, so could I just kind of unravel that and put it over her ears and such?
Yes, go for it.
Sweet.
Granny will slowly make her way back to her tea and sit down and just smile and just wave, I guess, as you guys get ready to depart. She looks on to her kids and gives a warm little nod and smiles and says, I can't wait to see you again. Be safe out there. Get back before dark.
thanks, Granny.
I won't be saying anything. I'll just head out as quickly as possible.
Same.
I do decide to button up my tailcoat though.
Alright. You have entered the streets of Absalom. 2 houses to the west, you see the fantastic garden Granny was talking about. Even from Granny's house, like, hedges are 9 foot tall, adorned with massive purple flowers. Whoever owns that garden, Jaren, you can tell that they spend their whole time tending to it. And they have an ego about it. Outside, there are little plaques talking about all the specific flowers. And, of course, a list of prizes that he's won with his garden.
Can I roll nature to see what he's growing? Something specific?
Sure.
What a dork he is.
With his ill-gotten gardening tools,
Very ill-gotten.
supposedly, allegedly.
You've seen this flower before. It is a bougainvillea. That's the word. A bougainvillea, a plant known for its showy flowers and long, sharp thorns. Hey, Granny warned you about those. Bougainvillea. Ah, okay. But it appears as if they've been augmented with a magic powder. Jaren is using magic fertilizer to make his plants grow much taller and much sturdier, even in these early winter these late winter months.
Cheater.
I wonder if that's
Either.
against. I wonder if
Oh,
that's against
you can tell that this guy is definitely juicing his flowers with steroids.
I'm assuming.
Oh, a second map. Whoa.
I'm assuming we can't see exactly where the shed is, can't we?
No, because before you lies the garden. If you wish to enter, you probably should place your tokens on the thing.
I was
Oh,
about to. I
you
was
gotta do
going
that.
to. When everybody was done talking, I was going to ask if there was like any high places we could have gone because, you know, to see inside before heading in. But that's fine.
The garden
Okay, then.
surrounds this park, this area completely, making it damn near just like this huge. Like you can tell that there's a massive house beyond this garden, but this garden in the front is just huge. Oh, in real life, bougainvillea is a garden bush. Looks pretty and is drought tolerant. The thorns are real, though. It is not a plant for everybody. It's a real plant.
Yeah, I have some of those on the side of my house, and they're really annoying because they're extremely invasive, and I get thorned in the back by them a lot.
Yep. But here you stand, at the
I
beginning
found
of
one before.
the beginning of almost what appears to be a hedge maze. Actually, you can look down the path, and you see it does continue down a bit. There is much more.
Oh, great.
Oh my god.
Well,
Don't get
do
those
we want to
jackets.
dive deeper in and find these hedge trimmers, or shall we continue on?
Well, we would have to go back through her house if we wanted to get back to the vault, so I think we're kind of committed at this point.
Very well. Just be warned. I wanted nothing to do with this, she says and walks forward. Come on, let's get a move on if
I'll
we're gonna
join
do
you.
this.
I can't believe
Could you
how...
do me a favor? I could use a bit of healing before we venture too deep.
Alright, I got you. Hold on.
Oh, did Morgan grab any of the cookies and or consume the cookies?
I did not.
Okay. Has anyone else besides Mim and Caldrix eaten the cookies?
No.
8 health,
I-
that's good. That's actually a full heal.
I picked it up, but I didn't eat it. I was meaning to inspect it, but there didn't seem to be anything wrong with it.
From
You
what
guys
it
should
looked,
be eating some cookies. I told you they're delicious.
I'd rather not get dirty.
I'm not
They're
hungry.
What? They're cookies. They
If-
go in your mouth.
If this job gets done, we get the hedge trimmers back, and everything goes as planned, and you two don't die from ill effects from cookies, I may indulge in one. However, I don't
roll?
trust people's food at first sight unless I know them.
Oh, if you do slash roll and then number, then D, and then the number of dice. Or, well,
Alright.
side.
Yep, and if you want to make it secret, you put /GM roll at the beginning of it.
Ow!
Nice one.
I feel like that would be good. That doesn't seem like a good thing to roll.
Alright, well, Layla's gonna walk up to the edge of the bushes right here and just kind of try to peek deeper in without, like, stepping in.
Oh. Okay.
Do we see anything? Or do you
Well-
see anything?
What do you use to look into the what do you use to look into spaces?
My eyes?
A perception check. You see a lot of bush. There's just a lot of bush.
I hate being small.
It's 9 foot tall. It towers over you.
Even if I like try to pick up Layla, I don't think we're gonna be tall enough to see over.
I doubt going in a straight line is the wisest decision. I think I would like to go and check over here if I squeeze, or rather hide, in this bush. Can I stand here? And then look south?
Don't get caught.
I have an idea.
The vines and thorns from the bush, make it incredibly perilous to try to get through.
Okay, perhaps not.
Yeah.
I have an idea, Abby.
Yes.
I will grab the skull. That's my familiar.
Mm-hmm.
The Baba Yaga. I will cast prestidigitation and make it float in the air
Uh-huh.
and ask if she sees the direction for the maze. Can I do that?
It
I don't think you
A
can.
telescope, maybe.
It's
How about this? I'll mage hand it up.
yeah, I was
Hmm,
gonna
that's work.
say prestidigitation can only
Alright.
go up 1 foot off the ground.
hold a left click as to where you're going to put the skull.
I can
Like-
go 20
like-
feet.
Like just left click somewhere. Okay. Lifting it up there, you definitely can see a bit more of the area. I'll reveal about this much for you. What appears to be a maze, but lifting it up, you may be able to see that your objective lies about there.
Okay.
Oh.
So I asked Baba Yaga the direction. She says that there's a house right in front, like going straight. So we just maybe go around the edges because I think this is a curve. It's not a maze, just confusing gardening.
Yeah, I already inspected some of these bushes over here. I don't think we can squeeze past them.
Just remember, we're not just dealing with tight quarters here. There's apparently stuff here that will try to grab us.
Yeah, those.
Ish.
Well,
If we're in tight quarters and we're in grapples, that's not good for anybody.
Mm-hmm. Mim, since you're this close to the bushes, can I get an herbalism or a nature check? Actually, anybody. Herbalism and or nature if you're trained in it.
I'm trained in both.
I
me.
Do I
Hit-
roll both?
hit whichever one you choose.
Okay.
Probably the one with the bigger
Nature
number.
is Not my deal. Oh, 23. Nice.
Oh, Mim, you can tell that that fertilizer was a enchanted powder to make these plants grow like crazy, and there was way too much of it used. Like, it should be-
Oh.
it is definitely, he is going hard on that magic powder here.
He juicing these plants up.
Can't be legal.
These plants are not safe.
And
I can see that this guy that has these bushes are using like some powder magic stuff, and I think he's using too much. I think maybe the garden isn't safe. It's probably gonna grab us, and not by the thorns or by the mistake. I think this garden is alive.
the garden seems to have some sort of, it is definitely not alive, but well, it's alive in the sense that all plants are alive, but it's not alive in the sense that it is conscious or like moving or actively against you.
Okay, so it won't try to grab us. Hope.
I'm
No.
more worried about things in it rather than like the garden, I guess.
Yes. That would,
That's more of what I'm worried about.
yeah.
Looking through my pack right now. Men, do you know if this powder that's on the plants, does it have any effect on how flammable these plants are exactly?
We should probably not do that.
I am considering the option.
We are
Maybe if it's an
surrounded
escape
by-
route, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if it comes up, it would be nice to know.
I would say as GM, these plants are still too alive to kill. Like there's still a lot of water in the vines and roots. They are not dried, or like a dried leaf would be, or dead like a combustible stick. This is very much an alive plant and would not burn easily, even with the powder.
I don't. Yeah, okay. But the powder is flammable. It's like a fertilizer. As fertilizer should be flammable.
The powder might light, but it would not light. It would not be enough to. Yeah, and it would not be enough to actually start a fire.
No, I can see where Abby's going with that one. Abby's pretty right on that one.
All right.
No. I think there are too much water on the plants to be flammable like that.
I understand. Okay.
He does use a lot of fertilizer, but he waters the plants very well.
All right. Well, what do we do now then?
The paths are easily walkable between the hedges. You can fit between them, although like the space does not look like it, but yes, it is like single file lines everywhere.
I suggest we don't split up, but what way do we go?
Maybe? I mean, I'm thinking of going this way.
I was gonna say I agree with.
Can we duck under the brambles here?
No, you would need to make a climb check to get through that.
I think we should go this way.
It seems as if you will have to go through the maze, yes.
Oh.
Unless you are very good at climbing.
Well, let me check.
At least they are not barrels.
Isn't that your thing?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I kind of thought it was acrobatics, but it's actually athletics. I have +3 in athletics, but I do have this. Hold on.
I have +6 in athletics. I could climb it.
I don't know how much of like a circumstantial bonus this would give me. Probably none, but...
Combat climber skill.
So if you succeed, you critically succeed. That would be what applies here. You are not in combat.
And I think there are bushes, not caves. But, yeah.
I certainly would like to make an attempt before anybody else does.
Go
if
for
only
it.
Just because of that.
Or any rolls, I'm gonna inspire courage on anybody.
So we were talking about the one south of here. So like, I don't know.
Or the one to the south or the one to the east.
Are you just climbing bushes?
Well, yes.
Like there's thorns. Well.
Oh, that's true.
Well, I've got a pretty rough skin. At worst, well, I'll have
There's text in the book for this. I don't have to ad-lib. It's great.
Oh,
wonderful, ain't it?
Oh god.
I'm just trying to imagine climbing a bougainvillea bush.
That's why I said make your acrobatics. Or
I think we should just go inside a maze.
Searching what climb was.
Oh no, it's just an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then I should have done it.
That has a +1. You barely passed.
And does that?
You get to
still critically succeed?
Yeah, you expertly climb to the top and get a wonderful view of reveal areas. Come on.
Yeah, now you're starting to see the GM side of Roll20 being a pain in the ass, Abby.
Yeah.
Yep.
There goes.
Trust me, as soon as Andrew says he's having problems, I feel for you every time.
You see that there is a pathway that leads down and around, but from what you can see, that gazebo in the middle is completely surrounded. That shed where he keeps his tools is completely surrounded by gardens from what you can see.
I was hoping I could go around by myself, but I don't think that's going to be an option.
That's
a big garden.
I'll be jumping back down.
It's their prized garden.
Watch your step. You know what happened last time when you climbed down something.
Well,
I don't want to remember that, thank you.
I think I took the least damage out of all that.
Yeah, none.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My face still hurts.
Then perhaps you should stand behind me right now.
Anyway.
So you found out that there is a path around everything, but it is blocked by these massive bushes that not all of your allies. And of course, what the prize in the middle is surrounded by these walls for which the maze you must traverse, it seems.
All right, I'll be taking the first step in.
Abby,
I'll follow behind.
Yeah.
since we've started, do it count like a rest?
Do you see
I
anything
would
behind us?
say you had a short rest, but not a long rest. Your spell slots are not filled back in, but any focus points that you have lost, you gain back.
I'm meaning the trait.
Oh, yeah, you would be able to get another vial of poison.
Okay, thanks.
Do you see anything to the left and right, Layla? On these two passages that I passed? Well, I guess Morgan would be in better shape to see anything there now.
There we go. I knew there was a button to do that.
Oh, do like half spaces?
Yeah.
If you all want to cuddle up using it, go for it. It'll make it more
How
fun.
do you do that?
You press and hold Alt as you place your token.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's crazy. Get off me, please.
I was just doing it for example. Don't follow me that way.
I should be able to see southwest of here now.
Yep, let me reveal a little bit more for you.
Ooh.
Okay. I would like everyone except Caldrix to make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Sure thing.
Ambush!
Wham! Ooh. Good perception, me.
Damn, let's go.
Once I'm not seeing
For
everything.
once, I can see good.
Honestly, all these perception rolls are pretty decent.
There's something in that bush.
Which one?
Which bush?
I don't know if that's showing up. There it
Oh,
goes.
to the left of here.
There's something over in that bush.
Where's it?
Let me
What?
find the text for it.
Morgan, dear, do you see what I see?
I'm not completely sure.
After spending a lot of time to
Keep
walk,
moving.
my first instinct would be to shoot at it, but I think I'll refrain in case it's someone's beloved pet.
I'm going to grab at the hilt of my rapier.
Let me grab some text. You attempt to do so, and you find that your rapier is suddenly covered in grease.
Excuse me?
It's so strange. It's covered in grease.
Why is my weapon greasy?
It's covered in grease.
Who greased my weapon?
That's a very good question, Mega Man.
It's
Morgan, dear, are you having trouble with your sword?
It's icky right now.
Wasn't me, I still have my oil in my backpack right now.
So am I unable to Actually, I don't want to touch it now.
Can I inspect my bow? Would it be in a similar state?
You would find that, yes, all of your weapons have been covered in grease.
What?
Something has greased
What?
you all up.
I'm greased.
My shirt!
Through the magic spell of
Touching the back, what was in the bush?
from the magic spell of grease, you hear what sounds like laughing. And slowly, your eyes begin to focus as what seems to be an invisibility spell fades as this little tiny creature, a fairy dragon, comes into view. Its laughs, making it break its concentration as it watches you all fumble with your weapons.
It's a good thing I don't need any weapons.
It's a
Easy,
fair.
little dragon.
It's a fairy dragon.
Any Attempts. Well, it's a fae. I doubt it would respond to diplomacy. I'd rather deal with ghosts than deal with fae. I think I'll try to grab it. Am I allowed to grab it?
You can attempt to
I
try and
think-
make a Turk grapple.
I think
It's a
flex.
dragon. It's a dragon.
It's still something I can grab.
Yeah.
We
But-
can wonder about the amazingness of a dragon later, after it's not flying.
The fairy dragon oiled you up. Yes, it did. All right, make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics, okay.
Oh, that should.
Well, that's unfortunate because it has a +8. It doesn't even need to roll. It nimbly gets out of your hands when you're not even able to grasp it. Actually, yeah, no, it didn't even need to roll good. And slips into the bushes while giggling.
This thing's a lot faster than I thought it was, but
I'm
actually,
just
I'm not
going
sure how
to-
fast she was.
Does
going to
anyone
just
have
go.
Arcana?
do.
Not me. It's
I have
like my
Arcana
worst
magic.
stat.
If you have Arcana, give it a roll.
Let me check. No. I will not be rolling.
I probably don't know the thing.
Mm.
Layla?
I rolled
I
it
am
at
not
20.
trained in Arcana.
Nope, that's a 19.
I'm not trained, actually. I should not be able to roll that, should I?
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you because it's fun. As
I
you,
have Arcana, but I roll low. I roll a 3.
it's all right. So with a successful Arcana check, Snafu, you realize that fairy dragons are very friendly to those that are responsive to their tricks and japes. You remember that these fairy dragons love pranking others, but are overall not confrontational. They just like, you know, having a little fun, playing some minor tricks.
We can pretend that I meant to do that in that case. I was trying to humor it.
It floats around you, trying to, you know, trying to boop you, annoy you, almost like a fly before grabbing one of the many pretty flowers on the bush and just placing it between your horn and ear.
I don't think flowers are quite the right accessory for me. There's so many prettier people around here.
Oh, you are so adorable.
I'm not adorable.
You fell for that. I was waiting for it.
I am upset both in character and out of character. Tried to grapple it again.
Grapple it out of anger.
Out of anger.
Oh, it's a good acrobatics. Oh, you are able to grab it for just a moment. It is in your hand, though it does not seem to really be much intimidated by you. It's almost look like it's relaxing in your hand, just like, oh, the adorable little kobold has grabbed a dragon. Oh, is this what every kobold wishes, or just you?
I am. Snafu just
Are like
stumbles all over
bodies,
his
are
words.
arms and bodies greasy as well?
Just your weapons. The grease fades after a moment. It is only magical grease.
Well, I'm holding it if the rest of you want to stare at it.
Oh,
You're
I'm
the one
sorry.
who
I
wants
was
to grab
shooting
it.
my loot. Do you need anything? I'm sorry.
I mean,
I was
Mim just find the dragonfly adorable.
Dragonfly.
We should try to recruit it in our heist of the farming implements. And by farming I mean gardening.
Well,
And by heist I mean recovery.
would you like to try a diplomacy or maybe a performance to try to lure it to your side?
Or maybe
gonna say.
cast charm?
I'll try performance.
I
before
think-
that.
Probably has a really good will save, so never mind.
Yeah. I was
See
gonna
if you
say,
can.
Can I strike up a tune first?
Can I persuade the dragonfly?
If
I
you'd
think-
like, yes. Try to do a diplomacy or performance, and it looks like Layla will be assisting on a performance.
I mean, does Morgan have more charisma than Mim?
Oh!
I would expect that to matter.
The dragonfly was very much focused on Snafu before turning his head to the performer. Looking at Layla, she gives a sharp whistle. Like, woohoo! Aren't you just a pack of surprises? You want me to follow along? Where did you kobolds come from?
We came from a small house nearby. We're asked to look into something.
You know, you little groups of kobolds usually have a dragon or something. You guys don't have a dragon?
Not everyone is so lucky. He says, looking at.
We do now. She gives a wink.
Oh! Fuck!
That was too smooth.
Fucking smooth as the grease on your weapon. Oh!
I had a performance of 26. I gotta live up to it.
Mm.
That was good.
Well, if you are all part of a little clan, I'll follow you all back to your little clan and maybe give you all the dragon you need in your life.
We wouldn't be any more happier.
I think this might increase the reward we get from the hook clause.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yes, no, explicitly, this Fae, once upon joining your side, will basically follow you guys around until you get to the Hook Claws. At which point they are basically becoming the dragon of the Hook Claw clan. So, congrats!
Here, you get to hold it. You get to hold it.
Oh, I'll happily take her off your hands.
Oh, the adorable one doesn't want to hold me anymore.
I will go ahead.
Oh, he's so
Oh.
cute, isn't he?
Oh,
I will
yes,
go
he
ahead and
is.
go around this corner.
Oh, look at him scamper
Oh,
away.
hi,
What a
Snafu.
little... Mm. You hate to see them go, but you love to see them walk away.
How perverted.
Now come, what's your name, friend?
May.
It's very nice to meet you, May.
Wonderful meeting you as
Okay.
well. What is your name, fair dragoness?
I am Layla, the performer.
Oh, a charmer by trade. I see.
He's gonna slowly tail after Snafu.
I will yell over my shoulder. Are weapons still greased?
No, not unless I feel like making you all slick again.
Pinky.
I'm going to put my hand on my crossbow and just sigh and then just stop. I'm tempted.
We shall return if we require further lubrication. Now we shall be on our way.
I would much rather stay unlubricated for the rest of this mission.
I like it.
I'm assuming we should be able to see down there.
And so
Need to
you
figure out
see
something.
Yeah, I'm playing follow the leader behind you.
from there, it appears there is a path to where you're going.
And stay alive if I wasn't paranoid. I don't trust going the straight road. I'll go and scout over
I'm
here.
not for little zigging and zagging.
To be fair, we found one friend along our travels.
You'll find many things.
I stop
Oh, yeah?
dead in night track and turn around. Could we ask? I can't believe I'm doing this. I turn to the fairy
Hello?
dragon and
Yes?
clearly trying to struggle to find the words.
Mm-hmm.
Maya,
She's
please.
currently just chilling on Layla's shoulder, giving you that look of like, yes, you need me.
How high can you fly above this hedge?
Unfortunately, the air above here is polluted by that magical dust he was spraying around a couple days ago. If I go up there, I'll hack up a lung. It's been difficult to even get out of here. That dust, I used to be half the size you're seeing me now. But that dust, I've been doing nothing but breathing it in, and I've not been able to get out of here.
Yes.
Oh,
could
that's
see
a
that.
shame. I've grown to twice the size of a normal fairy dragon. It's god-awful.
Well, once we get you out of here, we'll have to see into getting you back to your normal size then, hun.
Oh, it is a bit fun being a little bit more able to manipulate my surroundings. She gives that slow look to Snafu with the word manipulate.
Giggity.
Do any of those back here see anything else before we continue down this way?
You see, if you look up here, towards the end of the path, there seems to be some dog toys.
I think
Toys?
we want
Okay,
to avoid that.
dogs.
You don't see the dog. There's some
Yeah, I
dog
meant-
toys.
I meant Morgan. Since
Oh,
she's
man.
standing at a crossroad.
Yeah, I've stepped in.
Oh,
It's a bit tight down here.
Yeah, before I like continue on my way.
And this way.
Splitting up might not be like the best idea, but we're not.
That's what I
exactly-
said earlier.
Yeah, but we're not split up far away.
I'm just more afraid of somebody getting yanked by something and getting dragged along.
Oh. I think I'll step a bit further in. Fiddle my way through.
I would not be able to see Morgan back there, so I can't in good
Well, at this point, I
conscience.
figured that we would have been conversing
Godric.
anyway.
Keep your eye on me.
None of us see anything.
no, there's nothing
Seems
so
fine. You
far.
guys could come a bit closer.
All right, well, do you want to follow Morgan?
Well, I don't like the look of those dog toys, but...
I
Hmm.
don't like the look of those dog toys. That means we have guests.
Hold on. Shh. Can I hear any of the dog toys being played with if I hush my companions?
Perception check.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
No.
No, okay. I don't hear anything. Alright, never mind, sorry.
And sadly, I don't want to perform to give you a +1 right now because I don't want us to be given away.
I feel like that would give me a circumstantial disadvantage if you were singing.
Yeah.
I will go around until I'm like capable of seeing around the corner.
You look around, and you see a wide open area filled with many toys for what seems to be a dog, bones, a big bowl of food with the words Madame Trunchsnuffle written on it in exquisite cursive, and
Oh, fuck.
a collar.
Not cursive.
The fabric's ripped apart as if something grew out from underneath the collar and broke it apart.
Well, at least now I don't need to worry about accidentally shooting somebody's beloved pet.
The problem is the powder for the garden. I think affected the dog as much as it affected our friend Dragonfly here.
Wait, would it really have such an effect on animals? Also, I'm quite far away from the rest of the party.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah, scoot your
magical.
way
It's
back up.
infused. It's infused in living things, not only garden.
I suppose it did affect a fairy dragon, the whole thing, so it has to be potent.
Mm-hmm.
I think the user lacked the intellect of magic to proper handle this kind of product.
I don't like how spread out we are right now.
Do you wish to consolidate?
I would like to consolidate.
I
I don't know
like-
about the rest of you.
I like not being within a 60-foot radius AoE.
That's
I-
Or 20-foot radius AoE.
we're
I
level
am-
1.
I am as close to the exit as I can.
We're level 1.
I mean, we had breath weapons against, or area of effect stuff against us.
I don't
It's a
think-
scream, though.
I don't think a dog can have like a AoE spell.
I don't
but
think this is an ordinary dog.
I don't think there's a dog at all. I think something else ate it.
I mean, at this
Also,
point,
Morgan is still very separated from the rest of the party right now.
I'm debating on whether or not to try to sneak a peek through this last set of
Alright.
hedges.
Not that we could be coordinating our efforts, but I would like to go over here closer to the ledge so I can actually see this darkened area right in between those two cracks of bushes.
Looks like there's another path down.
It just goes down. I don't see anything straight to the right of me.
There seems to be a bit of a fancy fountain and whatnot, but just more of the hedge. Seems to continue out until the furthest wall.
I'm very paranoid about the fact that I can't see the square directly right of me.
Oh, that's just more hedge. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought there was going to be a unit underneath that. That's why.
No. It's just I have to keep clicking and dragging large squares of space to clear out for y'all.
Since nobody else seems to be moving, I'll continue taking point, heading south, standing at this intersection.
I am not a character to take point.
Still nothing. I just missed Layla, apparently.
Okay.
Nothing.
I would say if you're about to approach the center area.
I feel like I'm about to have a panic attack from nothing happening.
Call out to the gazebo.
I was gonna say
Oh.
I think we're approaching the gazebo, converging at the same
The
time.
map is moving.
I hit the wrong layer. I hit the wrong layer. Okay.
Can we see anything?
Why, in fact, as you
See?
begin to step out into the bush, right around the corner here, you see...
Right on my face.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Roll initiative.
Ah, those are the lawn crawfish that they were talking about.
Ew.
I think they actually meant a crawfish.
Oh no. There's a...
It seems as if this group of lawn crawfish has been sitting around the shed which is coated in powder, and have ballooned past their normal size of probably even at their biggest a foot. These monsters are 4 to 5 foot tall, hissing and snarling as they look at the group of kobolds breaching the bush into their territory. Roll initiative.
Just like Louisiana.
Kind of a Louisiana are you in?
Just
Dang,
like Brazil.
that's a good-
What kind of Brazil are you in?
To be
We
fair,
have the biggest spider on the world.
Oh, you didn't have the turn order
Wait.
up, Abby.
Oh yeah, no, I need to turn on turn order. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna clear
Oh, it's still
everybody.
tracked. Yay.
I'm gonna clear everybody
Oh,
out.
Never
It's
mind.
yeah, you had a short rest. It's a new
I don't know if the first one even sent. Oh, yes, it did.
Do I
Holy-
roll again?
yes, you're gonna re-roll. So make sure you click on your icon, then hit the initiative
Right.
button. Yep.
I had it at 11 though, so I'm gonna change it.
You'd think that'd be done automatically.
21, I had a 24 earlier from...
Yeah, use your first roll if you had to re-roll.
Yeah, okay, my first roll was,
Uh-oh, where did my thing go?
Did it
It's-
disappear again?
I disappeared!
Why did that happen to you again? This is a
died.
different map.
I don't know.
I think the first one was 11.
Well, time to re-roll once more.
Yeah, your first one was 11.
So now I need to add
Talking about
Cal
a perception here.
Drix with a 19.
come on. Work with me. Thank you. Yeah, I need to make sure I'm clicked on me. Initiative.
That is a fast fairy dragon.
24. There
It's
we
a
go.
fairy dragon.
Or pseudo dragon.
It is a proper dragon, though it is from the first world, which is basically a plane of existence that is pretty much like a rough version of reality here. It's from a different plane altogether, but it's here now. Don't know why,
You should
but
probably
it's
sort,
chilling on Layla's shoulder.
because I have a 24. I should be up there.
Okay, let me see if I can just. Oop, there you go.
Here we go. Hooray!
All right, and
And
There.
on the last one.
what they're going to try to do. So it is the fairy dragon's turn. They will try to create a couple dancing lights around the close group here. You create up to 4 lights, no 2 of which are 10 foot apart. Each shed like a torch. When you sustain the spell, you can move the lights. Oh wait, no, I thought this was a different dancing lights. Never mind. They are going to try to Tanglefoot the far one, so it is not able to move.
Pretty smart.
The Tanglefoot
Damn.
hits, and the creature, on success, takes a minus 10 foot circumstance penalty for speeds for 1 round. And it cannot. So basically, it will have to use its whole movement to try to approach anybody. Or it's going to be barely able to move from where it is.
Wait, should I move my character to one of these squares? I was kind of in exploration mode earlier.
Yeah, so you can choose which square out of the 2 that you are primarily sitting in right now.
I think I'll step out a little bit.
Okay. The fairy dragon, and that's their turn. There's nothing else that they could do. That's 1 action.
Well, waiting for the cue.
Morgan?
It's still the Havoc Dragon's turn. No, it's not. Never mind.
Havoc Dragon.
I'm used to Pathfinder PC games name.
Calling it
I'm gonna do
everything
something.
tonight.
I'm gonna do something I haven't done before this campaign. I'm gonna use one of my cantrips.
Alright.
Musical accompaniment. And with that, I'm going to perform to try and fascinate the one right next to Snafu. Please be good. That's a 12.
Okay, so what does that bounce against? That's its,
Hold on, I need to double check. Performance is... What?
will?
It doesn't seem to have a save DC. It's only listing, like, the task.
I think it's just a success and stuff.
I don't know about battle perform.
What action are you doing?
Perform.
Oh, you're trying to do a distracting performance?
Yes.
Oh, distract might be something else.
Or a fascinating performance?
Is that a feat? Oh, it is a feat. When you perform, compare your result to the will DC.
Oh, you
of
beat
one
its will.
observer. Okay, yeah. So it's
Or no, you don't beat its
Wow.
will.
No?
You do not beat its will. It resists your performance and has its eyes locked on Snafu.
Well, that's my turn, and I fumbled.
Okay.
Sorry, Snafu.
I think I'll be fine.
This reef claw struggles against the inability to move. It literally. So here's the thing: it has a -10 penalty to movement. Its speed is 5, so it literally cannot move. This one down here cannot move an inch. This one will move 1, 2, 3 to Morgan. This one will move 1, 2, 3 to Mim, and this one, already in range, is going to attempt. Let's see what it can do. It will attempt an attack. It's a 15 hit.
Nope.
Flash.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's gonna fish.
I think I can just
It-
hold its pincers open with my hands.
It goes again and fails critically, trying to get you. And will try again and fails a third time. It is not able to attack you at all. Keldrix, your turn.
Okie dokie. This. I think it's electric arc, perhaps.
Alright.
Yes. So that's going to be hitting the 2 closest to me.
Alright. So that would be.
and- Yeah, I'll go for the closest one first.
A 12
Damn.
does not.
Dang.
Double
Nor does a
dang.
9.
Unfortunate.
Wow.
All
Remember,
right, well-
chat, you can reroll. You can give a reroll to players. But
Well, and I will, since I'll just probably not going to move, I will spend my last action busting out a magic shield, which is another cantrip, which is gives me a +1 to AC.
all right. It is now Layla's turn.
All right. So you're already performing, right, Morgan?
I have tried to perform, yes.
Tried to or successfully? There's a difference.
I failed.
All right. Well, I will perform then, as well as inspire courage. My usual combo.
Okay. Alright. Snafu, it's you.
Alright. I would like to use Flurry of Blows for starters on the nearest crawfish. So that's attacking twice
Alright.
with my fist. If I can find. There we go.
And now you have +1.
The second attack hits.
Okay, so they.
So do they
Go on.
both hit if they
No, just the one, I
It's
think.
only one,
Okay.
so that's a
Combined.
2 damage.
Montblanc will give a
3 damage.
reroll if Snafu admits they're cute. Oh, that's brutal.
That's evil.
And do remember the +1 works on damage as well as attack roll.
No, yeah, 3.
Okay, so even a 12 doesn't hit.
You would see that the first strike it very easily dodged. The second one, it barely hit, but still hit.
Okay. The one south is currently indisposed. Do I know how long they're going to be indisposed?
The spell, if I can get where it says for Tanglefoot, it is
1 round.
1 round. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, it needs to attempt to escape against it. So it will be free next round. We'll
Next
say that
time.
it took this turn to escape the Tanglefoot.
Okay. Mont Blanc, you can shove it. I mean, I would like to attack it again.
All right.
So this will be my second action, technically. And my
Yep.
third strike.
Oh my god.
That is pitiful.
It wasn't even in that one. I'm just embarrassed. Okay. I would like to use my last action to do the trained. I think. I did not actually write it down. I did not think I was going to need to. I would like to grapple the one next to me with my last action, so that this action requirement at least one hand free, or have the target grapple the restraint. Wait,
Okay.
I thought I could just like grab it. Never mind, I meant grab, not grapple.
Ah.
I'm still not used to.
I mean, you could try to grapple it. You would make an athletics against its fort. What's your athletics?
Yeah, I think I need to grab it before I can grapple it. Grappling is like pinning it down, so. Which I'm pretty sure it's still athletics to try to grab it.
No. Grapple's text. You attempt to grab
Okay.
a creature or object.
Yeah, only just started
So
looking into those trained activities.
No, you can do it. You can do it from here. That
17.
is a 17. That ties the Reef Claw. The Reef Claw wins the tie. Because it is the
Damn.
defender.
That's all my actions then.
Man.
I was trying to pin it down so you couldn't get to anybody else.
Mim, it's your turn.
I will cast needle.
Alright. Hit the needle button.
Needle.
Needle.
Hit the slate button.
That will not hit.
Oh, my lord.
I will move back.
Remember, you all have rerolls.
I thought 2 people used theirs.
Well,
I
yeah,
used mine.
who has not used their rerolls yet?
I have not.
Yeah, I have none.
I have not.
Me
I'm
and
saving
Artie
it.
are the only ones who re-rolled.
I will save the reroll. I just will back up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Which way are you
probably a
moving?
good idea.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Hello.
Back at the round top, the fairy dragon watches the kobolds collapsing on this position. Like, oh, you are in a bit of trouble. Well, that's unfortunate. And will go invisible.
Oh,
We'll make
great.
do. We always do.
Oh, hopeful.
I'm not so
Rude.
sure.
And then what it does past this point, you can't see.
Do I still feel the weight on my shoulder?
Nope.
Oh no. My friend abandoned me.
I think we should.
Shit.
I think we should make them line up. I have something I can use for that.
Morgan's kind of in a tight spot right now for that.
Yeah, I'm a bit surrounded. I'm fine though. Trust. So, with a shake of my head after my performance failed earlier, I'm just going to use a good old tumble through to go right behind this fella.
All right.
I don't remember. Is tumble through acrobatics or athletics?
Tumble
It's
through is
acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics.
Long crabs.
Oh, God, PC.
Oh
After that one.
my god.
Why does everything evolve to be crabs?
The attempt to tumble through fails. Is there a text for how bad
If
it...
you fail, you just start out in the square you started in.
So you've
So I
moved
do not move.
nowhere. Alright, what else do you do?
I'm just gonna go up and attack. I've embarrassed myself twice. I just stab the thing.
Alright, stab it. Does not hit.
A 19?
You're
Damn.
kidding?
A 19 does not hit.
Holy fuck.
Oh shit. Help. Help me. That's my
Reef
turn.
Claw's turn.
Do you not have any more actions?
I thought you had one more.
Action. No, I
They
haven't moved to get up.
tumble through, movement, and then attack.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
This Reef Claw will move his way towards Snafu.
That's a good thing they're stupid.
2, 3. This one's behind you, Morgan, which means you are flanked. And this one to your south will attempt to attack you. It misses.
That's also an at one.
It misses. What?
That's also an at one.
Dang.
And does an
My luck
11
saved me!
does an 11 hit?
No.
Oh
My luck
my
saved
god.
me.
No, I
Snafu-
think she's got this covered.
Snafu, the one next to you, attempts to do the same thing and attack you thrice. Oh god.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
so
It-
I take how much damage?
The critical damage at the bottom. Not both the critical and the slashing, but just
Yeah,
the
that's-
critical damage.
That's what I wasn't sure about. My
Are-
everything.
How much health do you have?
Am I allowed to say that?
Are you still above 0?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Describe how bloody you are in front of Layla.
It's kind of hard to tell where my scarf and my clothes begin.
Alright, with a successful attack, it will begin to attempt to constrict you. Does a 17 hit? Or, it's a DC.
It's
Does
a
it say?
DC 17 probably against.
Oh, yeah. You would have to make a fortitude save and see if it tries to, yeah.
Let me find it. I've started using Control F to actually find where these things are on the character sheet.
Yeah, it's right above skills. Oh, no.
Okay,
Well, it's
it
only
constricts
1
you
damage.
for 1 damage, and in its claw, it will give you a dose of Reef Claw venom. Give me another fortitude.
I'm not looking great right now.
Do you have your reroll?
I think I... Well, can't I use my
Nothing
hero
does.
point?
Yes, that your hero point is your reroll.
Yes, but I'm wondering, I recall reading that if I'm in the middle, if I die, I can use it to become stable instead.
Yes, you can use all of your you can use your hero points to instantly become stable and lose the death status.
That's kind of what I was saving it for, and I think I'm going to continue saving it.
You take 2 poison. Oh wait, Neuro has given you a free reroll.
Damn!
Oh,
We got a yip for Neuro.
You're
Thank-
so kind. You already gifted me a sub earlier today. That's
Damn!
You
that's
hit.
an 18.
All right, the venom does not take.
Good
You
reroll,
have saved
Neuro.
against it. But you are currently constricted by the claw. You can attempt to, yeah, you are grabbed / restrained by it. Basically it's got you by the hips, but your arms and legs are free.
So it did to me what I was going to do to it.
Yep. Caldrix, it's your turn. Snafu's in a bad spot. What do we do?
Indeed.
Oh, am I?
Gee.
No, it would be a great time for a fireball wizard.
Yeah, I'll
I
just level up a few times casually.
I have kind of fireball. I can attack 3 of these in a line,
I mean,
but we need this one out.
yeah, I mean, if I could, I don't think I could stand right there. I think I would be in ouchie painland.
Mm-hmm.
And
How small the area is.
since, yeah, I think I'm just going to try to electric arc them and just hope my electricity doesn't go into the ground like last time. So,
Give them a heart attack.
Can I stay here in this spot?
You are aware of what's going there, and you can make visual sight through the corner. though there is still a wall of bush between you and them. But you can pass through PC tokens freely.
No, I mean I can stand in this spot.
Yes, you could stand in that spot. You will
Oh,
be
wait.
back against the bush.
Okay.
If that's so, like right here, because I kind of want to stand there if that's the case. But I mean, do you have a breath weapon too?
I have Grim Tendrils. It's a line attack.
I see. Well, it's probably better than what I have, so I'll let you. I'll just do what I was gonna do, and yeah. So I'll go ahead and electric arc the two closest to me. I'll start with the run directly.
That one?
Yeah, that one. Ooh, looks pretty good.
With a +1 that hits.
Thank God.
With a +1 that hits.
It hits the other one too.
And that's even better.
All right. Hits them both. How much damage?
Uh, 1d4 plus 4 each.
1d4 plus
Please.
4.
Please, Max.
Max and max. Not minimum and minimum. Oh well.
The amount of bad rolls. And yet-
Yeah, I mean, at least I rolled decently on the hit rolls, but yeah, it's not great
You did
damage.
damage. You did damage. That's all that matters.
All right, Layla. There's a kobold in trouble.
Yeah. There's a couple kobolds in trouble.
I mean, if I go down, I think the rest of you might be fine.
Oh yeah, I shield again.
I don't plan on letting you go down.
I don't think I have a choice.
I'm looking at something. Hold on. Alright, so I'm assuming that I can see Snafu from where I'm standing right now.
Yes.
Alright, I should probably heal you, because from what it sounds like, you don't have much HP left, and you're kinda constricted.
And surrounded. How much is that?
1d8 plus 4, so that would be 8 healing. It looks like it rolled, so 4 plus 4.
I don't know why there's critical on there.
Right, that's what I was confused about.
It did a
So-
damage roll. It's weird, but whatever.
But
Alright.
that'll be 2 of my actions.
Looking a little bit better over here now. A lot
Inspire.
better.
Wrapping up with a courage. I heard inspire.
That was
I'm looking, yeah, courage. Because
Okay.
I was looking at the difference between guidance and courage, and guidance is more for skill checks.
Snafu, you've got it by the hips, or it's got you by the hips.
Which one?
It's the one on the left.
You can do it! Break free! I'm inspiring courage.
How beat up does the one grappling me look like?
It's not doing great, but it's definitely not on its last legs.
Right. I would like to try breaking out of its grapple again.
Okay. Roll in athletics or acrobatics. Alright,
Oh, there you go.
You're free.
I'm quite nimble, I suppose. As soon as I get out of that, squeeze out of that, I would like to do another flurry of blows with my unarmed fists against the one that was grabbing me.
Hey,
Oh,
that
goodness.
is a crit. You smack.
I was
It is.
angry.
It suddenly went from all right to on its last legs. It is. It is definitely not doing good anymore.
Alright, I'm on my... I still have one more action. Let me see here.
Yep. No, you're in a way better spot than you were at the beginning of the turn now.
That's for sure. Thanks to you.
Yeah. I am the healer.
You did your support duties.
Hey, when I found out I literally did no damage to any of the last enemies, I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna fall back.
Hmm.
I just gotta hope to not fail a roll next.
Yeah,
So
don't
if I
get
fail
stabbed.
one
I only
spell-
have one more spell slot left.
I
I'm fine.
think. I think I would like to do the same thing that we did earlier against the possessed doll and throw oil at this
The bottom one?
crawfish down here. The most bottom one, yes.
Alright.
I don't think that's needed. I'm gonna be targeting that one. I will not
Oh.
lie.
Not the one preventing your retreat and possibly able to hit them.
Oh, well, I have to tumble through.
Okay,
I
alright.
will cast a spell that will hit this tree.
Okay, in that case, just in case, I would like to use, if I can find it in my list. No, never mind. I don't think I actually was thinking of that correctly. In that case, I'll try to hit it again, which would be my third attack.
The
Just
one that
with my fist.
is weakened, or the one that's right below you?
The one that is weakened.
Okay.
Finish him. Aw.
You did not.
I am not that lucky.
Alright. Mim, it is your turn.
Okay, so I will move right here.
Alright.
Basically,
As you do, you feel there is an invisible bump. You found the fairy dragon.
oh,
It was
sorry.
also lining up for something.
Oh, sorry. I will kind of
So
raise
polite.
my staff on like above me, and cast Grim Tendrils on invoking unholy words. I don't know.
Phew! Alright, hit the button. What does it do?
It do.
What are your
it
trends,
do
and what do
tough.
they do?
It do tough. It do damage.
It would help if we could see it.
There we go. Oh,
Fuck.
Okay, so Tendrils of
could
Darkness
still
crawl
crit.
from your fingertips and rise through the air. You deal 2d4 negative damage and 1 persistent bleed damage to living creatures in the line. One creature must attempt a fortitude save. So, we've got 3 fortitudes, because they're in a row. One on the far left. It's a 16. The one in the middle. It's a 26.
Oh, damn.
The one on the far right. Okay.
not so lucky.
So the far one takes 1 damage. The middle one does not get hurt at all. And the close one takes full damage.
That's
And-
unfortunate.
Each one gets a
2
persistent.
damage also. It's 2d4 and I roll 1 in both.
They
That is super unlucky.
all get 1 persistent bleed as well.
All but the one who is unaffected completely, I think.
Okay, so that would be the middle one.
Oh, no, success, they take no
it's
persistent bleed
critical
damage.
success. Critical success. It's unaffected.
Oh. Okay, so only the one on the close one got hit by the bleed. The other
Yeah.
two are fine. Okay. All right, and is that your turn?
Yeah. I moved and cast.
It's all
the spell.
3.
Right. It is the turn of the fairy dragon, though it does not show up. Let me pop it back into reality. As it reappears, we go back to another layer, because now that I put it on one layer, I move it back and forth. And it is going to use its breath weapon. The dragon breathes a euphoric gas in a 25-foot line. Each creature in the area must succeed a DC 18 fortitude save or become stupefied 2 and slowed for 1d4 rounds. On crit failure, the duration is a minute. The fairy dragon cannot use breath weapon again for 1d4 rounds.
Brain damage.
So, That is 3 more fort checks. Stupefied 1, stupefied 1, stupefied 1. Okay, they
Damn.
all get stupefied 1. What does stupefied 1 do?
Imposes some penalty to something.
Minor brain damage.
Thoughts are clouded, stupefied, status penalty equal to intelligence, wisdom, charisma checks, will saving throws, spell attacks, spell DCs, spell checks. Yeah, and they cannot cast any spells. Basically, it lowers their will resistance heavily. And it will go
really?
for it will go for 1d4 rounds.
I may just
They
have
will
to
take
advantage
4
of that.
rounds of Stupefied 1, and the Breath Dragon can use its weapon again
In one
in
turn.
one turn.
God damn.
And since it is right next to this guy, she will also attack with her jaws. That will hit.
Too.
And she bites, ripping one of the legs off of the damn thing.
Yummy.
Though it
Damn.
has many, that little dragon with her big size is definitely using it to her advantage. That's the fairy dragon.
That's 5 damage instead of 4, remember?
Yep.
Oh, the dragon's affected by encourage too. Nice.
Anybody on my party?
Yep.
I have
Morgan?
to get the door. I'll just be right back.
All right.
Gonna be dining like a rich person tonight, small thing.
So, I believe
Nice
this
to be
puts the
dying
turn
in
to me.
hell.
Yep. It's on you now.
Once again, I'm going to attempt to tumble through to this space.
You still have
Acrobatics don't
performance,
kill
so
me
you know.
I know, but oh yeah,
I was gonna say, my music's playing for like another 9 rounds.
I'd rather gain the pen hash and get a bit away from that one.
That's fair.
And now, finishing strike. Don't fail.
Proceeds to fail.
Ooh,
Does it-
24.
Ooh. With
Oh,
that
24
one
hits.
strike, again, Morgan, time after time, finishing strike, puts the rapier in just the perfect position to instantly fell the beast.
God damn.
There are 3 left.
Those finishes
And-
are brutal, Connie.
For my last turn, I'm gonna back up a bit, just to be a bit mean to that crawfish right there.
Okay. The Reef Claws are very upset about what has happened and will continue to try to attack. This one will come down 1, 2, 3, basically trying to head up the main swarm of kobolds.
Oh, I thought he was trying to follow me.
This one will take its persistent damage. And the one that took the tendril damage will turn to you and the fairy, Mim, and will attempt to attack.
I doubt it's gonna hit the fairy, so
Its first attack will be against you, Mim. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
You will take 4 damage.
painful.
It will then attempt to actually, no, at this point it's kind of in rage mode. It's not going to constrict. It is going to just keep trying to bash you and the fairy. Its second attack will be against the fairy, which it will miss horribly. The third attack will be against the fairy again, because it keeps trying to... The fairy flittering around is like spitting, basically mocking it. And it will try to make its third attack.
Oh god!
It will slam its fist into the bush and get caught by the brambles before ripping its arm out, the claw left behind.
A natural
The-
0.
Snafu, the one that you are so intimately familiar with, is on its last legs and will try to attack you once again.
To
It's an
answer your
18.
question, it rolled a nat 1, has a +9, but because it's its third strike, it had a -10.
Yeah.
Alright, Snafu, does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Or not 19, an 18.
No.
Okay, its first
Not
strike.
exactly 18.
Its first strike misses. Its second strike misses. Its third strike misses.
You
The
got
reef-
it close.
The reef claws are at their end. Caldrix. 3 of them are together.
They are, but unfortunately they're not in a line.
At a diagonal they would be.
I don't think that counts.
I
Yeah,
mean-
it counts.
That counts. That counts as a line.
I mean, if you want to give it to me, I'll take it.
I will give it to you.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
we're
In
not
that
chess
case-
pieces.
So in that case, I will go ahead and use my Kobold Breath weapon and summon my Copper Dragon Ancestry to douse them all with acid.
You are inspired by the Fey Dragon.
Definitely. I'm like, I don't need a dragon. I am almost a dragon myself.
I am my own dragon.
I'm just gonna see some acid coming from around the corner and yell, what the fuck was that?
No, it is not direction limits. If you can draw a line from the center of your token to somewhere else, it is a line.
I should see it.
That's fair. That makes sense, actually.
Mm-hmm. Alright. How does your breath weapon work? Do they have to make fortitude saves or
Yeah,
reflexes?
Yeah, it's just a save. So for the copper is just a line of acid, and that would be a reflex save.
Okay, so they all have to make reflex
What's,
saves?
DC?
DC is my spell DC, so that'd be 17.
Damn. Damn.
Dang, that
They
sucks.
they all success, but it's not a critical success. So if you have a damage roll, they would take half.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I mean, half of 1 rounds up to 1. So even though you don't hit everything square on, this with this last dying grasp screams in agony as the acid hits and rips what's left of his body apart. The other 2 aren't too happy.
I've brought honor to my bloodline, and that's my turn.
Okay, Layla.
Alright, well. Layla's gonna just look at the closest one and just be like, "Ah, I've had enough of this."
Alright, it's got to do a willed.
Will of 17 plus whatever will modifier happened because of the Fey Dragon stuff.
I think you have a +1 and it has a -1, so...
So it has to be the 19.
It does not. And that's the closest one?
Yeah.
It's dead. It does not have enough HP to... I don't care. It's gone. Like, I saw +4 to damage. That's more than enough. The closest one...
Modifier +4.
Yeah. So, it is gone. The closest 2 have fallen. One ripped apart by the mental daze, the other burning in acid. There just leaves the last guard. The last of the reef claw lawn shrimp bastards. Between you and that prize inside.
Now, with where it is, can I hit it with a sling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can duck under it.
You have a +1?
Yeah, so it's a 20.
Okay. That critical damage I don't think is mathing right.
Oh yeah!
God damn, son!
I think you might have.
Yeah, I might have to look at that.
I think that's
Dragons can't take 74 damage. Alright.
Fucking David versus the Goliath.
Yeah, the Goliath slingshot. Damn.
Snafu, there's a pile of bodies before you with one reef claw left at the other side.
For some reason, it was 10d6 for crit damage. I don't know why.
That might have been me. Might have accidentally messed that one up. I'm sorry.
It's alright, I didn't crit anyway.
It's all good. I'm moving these guys out of the way for y'all.
I'll
I
use
would
my
just
first-
re-rolled at that point.
Alright.
I'll use my first action destroyed, even though it's only one square, and then I will proceed with another flurry of blows. If I can find it. There we go.
Nope.
In that case, I'll spend the last action once again trying to grab it.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
Ugh, brutal rolls.
They're big and unwieldy. They have pincers.
Mim?
Cast needle darts.
Finish it.
It does not.
Hopefully.
It does not look like it is weak right now.
Yeah, I've done no damage to it.
I will use my poison, then use cast needle darts.
Okay. So you will apply poison to your needle darts.
Yep.
I believe that gives you a 1d6 on top of whatever damage it will do if it hits.
No, the damage is the same, but it will take my level as poison damage per turn.
Oh, so it'll take a damage. Okay, it'll take a ticket poison damage per turn.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to roll your darts and see if they hit?
Damn.
Oh,
19 plus 1.
Yeah.
19 plus 1. No, it is. You
I'm
are
pretty
right
sure
on.
We figured out 21's the magic number.
20 is the 20 is its AC. So
90 AC for level
Mhm.
1s.
Well, you do realize that this was optional and they move like 10 feet.
the fairy dragon sitting on Mim's shoulder will be like, "No, watch this," and will cast 3 telekinetic projectiles from where they're at to try to finish this thing off.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Three?
Yeah, because it has each one. Oh no, it can only do one. But
Yeah, it's 2 action.
yeah, I'm sorry, I misread the text. But that one projectile strikes true as it giggles and laughs at its watching the other creature here get blasted. Seeing it in pain and suffering. It's definitely a lot more bloody than where it was before. Morgan?
How far is it?
25 foot.
2 moves.
No, you can wrap around the base of the house.
You are
I'll-
right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
I'll
pretty
give
sure
you-
it would be considered a flank, correct?
No, they would need to be on the pure opposite side, only in a situation where it's weird. You would need to be directly opposite.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I kind of wanted to stand between the crab and the mages.
Where
Oh,
is
thank you
my-
for being my wall.
Being everyone's wall with my HP, more like.
Hey, I healed you.
That
You're
does
fine.
not hit.
If you have rerolls, now may be the time to use them.
I
Yeah,
do not have
Connie
any-
used theirs.
I'm just saying in
I
general.
missed twice.
No, I was tempted to with my sling, but I forgot about it.
Also, good lord, either way the damage is.
The Reef Claw sees it surrounded, is getting into a rage, a frenzy. It will attempt to attack behind it, where you are trying to stab Morgan with a claw attack. 11 does not hit. It will then turn to try to swipe at Snafu. Does not hit. And is basically just like almost helicoptering as it turns back to Morgan. None of its hits hitting because it is aiming way above all of your heads. Caldrix?
It's used to taller enemies.
Crab Beyblade.
It's used to being small.
Clearly. Let's see. I guess there's no real great objects around. I assume you'll probably find a.
There's
rock or-
rocks
rock or
and
pebble
stuff.
on the
And,
ground,
like
yeah.
around the gazebo, there are
So-
pots of flowers.
Right. Well, I mean tiny dragon just used telekinetic
Yes, you
kinetic
you can
projectile.
you can
So that's
tell.
what I'm going to do.
Yep.
In fact, no, I'll just do it.
Does
Damn.
not hit.
Unfortunate. That's my sad turn.
All right, Layla.
Oh, for the love of Pete. Fine. I'll handle this.
You better.
She's gonna walk up and she's gonna seconds the verse, same as the first kind of deal.
Hit it with a daze.
Hit it with the days.
It will.
There's a will, there's a way.
Not this
Oh.
time. It rolled high enough even with the -2. The stupefied plus your bonus was not enough to get over its will. This one was strong enough to resist it.
Too angry.
Well, fuck.
And okay, Snafu. Maybe
Well,
it's your
it's
time to shine. Maybe impress the yourself. Impress the fairy dragon who is watching you with a coy look on their face.
As if I need to impress her. Barrier blows again.
Damn it!
If I use my hero point, it doesn't reroll both, right?
You know what? We're this late into the night and this late into the book. I'll let you use both.
Okay.
I'm being nice, but it's also like
Fuck.
Neither.
Well, that was my first action. I'll use my remaining 2 actions to keep punching in anger.
Punch.
I'm pretty rolling pathetically
The
tonight.
single digits.
oh my god.
Well, there goes my hero point.
What are you?
These
was all
the
my
dice
actions.
are brutal tonight. Everyone's just kind of standing there like in this awkward stalemate.
Feels like I'm playing Pathfinder 1 again.
Magic
Whatever,
missile.
Just ended this shit. I'm tired of missing.
It hits. Are you using magic missile for
Yeah,
all
3
of your
times.
acts? With each blast, a large chunk of Reef Claw is ripped apart before finally it is gone. The monster's
heavens.
slain.
It's all over me. Ew.
I'm literally like machine gun this shit like that.
I'm going to sit on the ground for a moment.
As you stare and look at the what your work has done, you sit before the gazebo, this strange building. Lacks walls, for the most part, aside from one in the back, and has a sloped roof with a ring of pillars around the edges. The center is a glass interior with a few couches. Seems pretty cozy. And there's a locked chest right at that wall.
Swear to Tiamat, if the hedge trimmers are not here, I'm going to flip my lid.
You guys go check it out. I'll just sit here for a bit.
Yeah, Layla's gonna try to patch him up a bit.
Does the gazebo appear aggressive?
I have passed every medicine check, by the way.
The gazebo is a gazebo.
Because if you fail that, you hurt them.
How much HP?
7.
I am packed up to my feet, but I am still tired.
And sure
And
enough,
tiny.
the chest is not locked, and flipping it open, you find the hedge trimmer that Granny had lost.
Thank God.
So maybe she's
Where's-
telling the truth after all then.
Where's the Zelda music?
Dun, 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 dun.
Vandalize.
Also, the hedge trimmer looks like this.
What's that?
Oh,
What? the-
Wow.
Ew!
that's
that a
quite the
four?
hedge trimmer.
What kind of weapon is this?
It is a hedge trimmer.
It's used to
No.
kill plants.
No trades? No anything? I'm like
It
darting
acts
back
as
and
a
forth.
+1 hatchet.
Can we just start vandalizing all the bushes here? I'm mad.
Or no.
Need to
The,
go that far, my dear.
there, inside the box, there is also 2 flasks of moderate alchemist fire, an oil of
Whoa.
potency, an alarm snare, a spike snare, a first aid kit with 3 antidotes and an assortment of gardening tools.
First aid kit,
I-
Layla?
I take
Gardening tools?
the tools. Yep, I take the tools.
I will definitely take that first aid kit.
Morgan, you definitively should hold on to that alchemist fire.
Sure thing. What even is that?
It's like the oil that I threw earlier, but like actually good instead of just an item.
You also find a bag of treats,
Nice.
probably for the dog.
Alchemist fire. Is it a lesser, moderate, or advanced?
It just says moderate alchemist fire, 2 flasks.
Moderate. Oh.
I'll
This is
probably
a
take
bomb.
the. I'll probably take the antidotes too. By the way.
You just gave me bombs. You don't know how dangerous this is for y'all.
I think you just took them. Nobody gave you anything.
No,
It was Snap's idea.
I think Morgan,
No, that's the
out of
book.
all of us, kind of is lacking in the range department and AOE department.
If we're-
Caldrix doesn't care about any of this stuff because Grandma's cookies and smile will be reward enough.
I will say, as you begin looting the box, you hear what sounds like a snarling noise.
Ah, fuck.
As suddenly,
Well,
We awaken the dog.
you see
and I just used my last spell slot to kill a crab.
Ah! Look! Look who has joined us. It is... What is her name? Madame Truffleschnuff herself. A giant badger.
A bat.
A badger?
A badger.
It's not expected.
A Madame Trufflesnuff snarls at the pack of kobolds stealing from her master's items.
Oh, hold on. This
Check
thing-
the truth! Check the truth! Throw it at her!
No,
Run!
is it domesticated from what we can tell?
I mean, it had a
Wrong.
collar and a bowl.
So yes. Can I attempt to soothe it like I did originally back in the vault with the insects?
I will give you all one thing to do before it rolls initiative.
Okay, I would like to slowly approach it and try to soothe it with my nature check if I can.
Go for it.
If you fail,
I think
I
should
will
this should be
roll
90.
I will roll an opposing will.
It should be 20.
It does
my
not
God.
care for you
Oh, lovely.
Puppy.
and growls.
I will
Run.
grab. I will grab
Run.
the. I will grab the
Roll
treats
it
that
buys
that
all-
was on the box, and ask for the
It's getting closer.
for someone to throw it as far away as they can. Oh no! Better.
Wait, hold on. I could cast, because Charm is not language or intelligence dependent, so it might be worth a try.
Go for it.
You can see it from here, I think.
I would assume you all are bunched up by here, the base of the building.
I am going to try to soothe it with some calming words and cast Charm.
All right.
And it gets a will save. DC 17.
It got a 21.
Well, that was
it
my
does
attempt.
not.
Okay. So that is Snafu and Caldrix. Mim, you said you were going to throw treats?
I will cast. And make the bag of treats like walk, kind of flow away from us. Kind
With-
of a distraction.
Its eyes are locked fiercely on you all. It does not care for the treats right now. You are touching Master's stuff.
Shit.
Which one of us is holding the hedge clippers right now?
I didn't pick it up.
I guess it was me in that case. I was the closest one.
Can I throw one of these bombs?
I was gonna try to do fascinating performance to distract it.
I was
You
gonna
wanna
say.
try that?
I mean, we do have two semi-bards here. Bard and Swashbuckler.
That's why I'm trying to performance.
Go
right
for it.
ahead.
Roll a performance.
It's the will save.
Okay, well,
DC
we're...
17.
Oh, it is fascinated by you. It's now angry at you.
Nice job. I'm gonna throw a
You've
bomb.
gotten its attention. So now instead of
Remember,
trying
in
to
this
rip...
situation, demands immediate attention, such as combat, was correctly succeed in fascinating. What did it roll?
The
An 11?
Oh.
Yeah, that was a regular success.
Okay. Yeah, it is a regular success, not a super success.
I just needed to see if it was a crit or not.
Yep.
Now would be Morgan's turn, I think.
She's
Well, I
gonna
can't throw a bomb
slowly
now,
start
it's too
going
close.
this way.
You're too close to it. It has a splash of 5 feet.
I was gonna say that was like one action was you moving here whilst using that. I don't think you should be allowed to. Move.
It is growling and following, and the fairy dragon is shaking its head before it just... You all really should just leave this to me. It's
What's
going to
this?
cast sleep.
Oh. The saving throw of 18.
Alright, so it will try to put the badger to sleep.
Another net 20.
Another nat 20.
One can hope it doesn't get it.
It's certainly a willful creature.
It is a strong will.
God damn.
I will say, if anyone has any more ideas, now would be the time before the badger attacks.
And you know what? I'm gonna perform as well to get it off of Layla.
Ah, the battle of performances.
If anything, I'd like for it to come towards me than you.
Alright. So, what do I need? It's gonna roll will again?
Yeah, it's a will.
Alright, so now it's split. It doesn't know who to attack. And is in the middle here. I'm gonna have it flip a coin. And it will figure out who it wants to attack based off of that.
Alright, that's fair.
Can I set up a duelist parry right now?
Alright, Layla will be 1, Morgan will be 2. It will turn around. In that moment, I'm gonna roll another... I'm gonna flip another coin, and based on that... Because we're kind of ad-libbing here, but this was kind of like... The kobolds are supposed to just run at this point? Okay. It did the thing that I wanted it to do. In trying to turn around to face Morgan, instead of going the logical route and just going, like, looking this way, it looked behind and whapped its head into the bush. I'm going to make an athletics check, and it's going to need to beat a 25. If it does, it rips through the bush. If it doesn't, it's caught in the bush and you have a chance to escape.
It's a badger.
The badger is trapped for 1 round. Start running.
You just see Layla
There
turn
we
to
go.
the rest. No!
It's hold on. Is it still battle rounds or?
No, you just can run at this point. You have enough of an escape, and there's a maze between you and it.
May, come forth! Please!
I'm
do indeed
already there. With the bile of crabs and the badger stuck in a bush. You have escaped back to Granny's house. Do you go in and give her back her tool, or will you take it and give it to the hook claws who will pay handsomely for it?
Wait, do we know how to reach the hook claws from here?
Yeah, I would say it's very easy to get out of the town and find where you entered in the cave originally. Or you could just head back in.
Well, as
Hold
far
on.
as we know, it is hers.
Hold on.
Unless she's been lying to us all along, but I don't know. Those cookies don't lie.
Can we take another look at this hedge clipper in big air quotes.
Okay. On the hilt, it says Granny.
It just says
It
it's
says-
literally saying
I'm
Granny.
pretty sure that's definitive evidence.
Yeah, it's hers.
Everyone calls her Granny.
He's actually great.
Well, that cinches it then.
I don't
I'll be
suppose any
damned.
of us could sense any kind of like magic effects on it or emotional attachment.
Wabba 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 detect magic.
It's
Yeah.
Granny's.
It's Granny. Okay.
You can tell magically it's Granny.
This is Granny's.
Okay.
I say we return it. If it's hers, it rightfully belongs.
I do not trust that old lady. Anybody who tries so hard to get somebody to go into a not only guarded maze, but also just guarded. It not only had a bunch of crawfish, but also had like a badger.
The honey badger was on. Well, its
We didn't
Collar-
hurt that.
collar was on a leash. Was.
Well,
It's
So-
still guarded.
And she did
Well-
warn us about the crawfish. It's not like she led us into danger without
She-
saying anything.
She didn't
and
warn us about the guard badger.
well, she did warn us. The fact that she didn't know that the neighbor just used magic fertilizer to grow things up. She
You would
Yeah,
know
was
that
not-
your
Happy to
neighbor
know
has a pet badger.
But it probably wasn't big enough to be a threat last time she saw it.
That's fact.
Yeah,
well,
her information is probably several decades out of date. Who knows how long that has been lost?
Am I the
We-
only one who finds it weird that somebody owns a pet badger?
well, we
No,
live
it's
in,
in a human society.
we live in a place where people have bears as pet.
Yeah,
Abby's character tamed an owl bear.
literally last night we have tamed an owlbear.
So we.
So
why
yes, I
not
find it
someone
believable
has a
that
badger?
somebody can have a badger.
It is my child, yes.
Yep, Abby has officially adopted Fred Fredberger as.
It is
their baby.
not Fred Burger. I'm gonna.
I believe that general consensus last night was. that
No, it wasn't. It was just Dan.
Fred Fredberger.
I'm putting a vote out in the Discord.
Maybe he
No.
likes the
Everyone
song
voted
badger,
Abby.
badger.
Abby? Do you really think that's a good idea?
It's
I mean,
better than
yeah.
Fred Burger.
I'm pretty sure you're going to lose that vote if Fred Fredberger is on there.
Yeah.
Abby, let's be honest here.
Trust your
When
DM's
given-
intuition.
When given the option of doing the smart thing or committing to the meme,
We're gonna commit to the meme.
Just accept your fate, Howard.
yeah.
Granny looks to you all with a warm smile.
I was kind of hoping we were going to vote on whether or not we were going to do it, but I'm sure I'm
From the window of her house.
Well, so much for that.
Watching us.
Granny.
She hands you all cookies as soon as you enter.
I will.
Nice
I'll take
cookie.
two.
I will. I
Okay.
just eat it right away.
Everyone who gets a cookie gets 1d3 healing.
Here you
Oh.
go, RD. You can just.
That's
order
what I
this.
DM'd everybody.
Yeah, this time now that she knows it's on the up and
It's
up,
nice
Layla's gonna
cooking.
take a couple.
I'm going to palm a couple of them. How many am I allowed?
As many as you want, but they will go bad when this campaign is over.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
They will not last you
No,
until
no,
the
no, no,
next
no.
campaign.
I will.
They
have-
are simply trophies at
I'm
this
just
point.
eating enough to heal to max.
Yeah, I will
I'm-
eat as much as I'm full health and just sleep like full, being happy.
Well,
Don't fall asleep.
Thank you all for getting these back for me. She goes around the corner and grabs a second hedge trimmer, handing it to you all. This is a new one. I just wanted my old one back because it's the principle of the matter. Do you see?
Oh,
Yes,
You
I
guys-
see exactly. See, it was your rightful property to begin with, Layla
You-
says and turns to the rest of the party with a
You
smile.
can have the new one. Man,
It's
I
shiny.
know your parents certainly love their botany like I did back when I was a it
I
was a
also
lot
love botany.
It's been a long time since I practiced the druid arts, but it's still lovely to tend to the plants. Granny is a level 15 druid.
Oh, scary.
Good times.
Yeah, be glad you didn't attack her.
Yeah, I would have no
Yeah.
intention on
I would
attacking her. I
never.
just didn't trust her.
Yeah, I don't mess with old folks.
She
I've seen too many poison pastries in my day.
She smiles warmly to you all and happily takes her tool back into her home before giving a little smile. Now, you grandkids, run along now. I know your parents are probably waiting for you. If you do need to go anywhere, please don't go in the basement. I haven't been down there in forever, and it's probably a dusty mess.
Don't worry, Granny.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
We can clean that up if you wish to.
Here, Granny, would you mind, do you want to relax a little bit? Would you like a cheery little melody so you can take a nap?
Oh, would you like to sing me a song? I remember when I sung your mother.
Absolutely.
I remember when I sung your mother to bed. It was...
Maybe we should sweep up that shard dust where a dog used to be.
Oh no, that was... Oh, was that Camilla? That was Ellie's favorite doll before she passed. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we found it like
She loved that thing to death, she did.
It was like that when we got there.
Hopefully not literally.
I think quite literally.
That and that rocking horse, she was on it every day, and then she got...
Sorry,
she fell
the scars
ill.
came back to me.
It's okay. It's been years. I've gotten over it. It's just... It's unfortunate when those mementos of the past eventually fall and fade.
In a fireplace, but
You know
Ain't
what
that
now?
Just the way.
Let's not talk about that.
Layla's gonna come over with a cup of tea, give it to Granny, and be like, "Now, don't mind.
If you would
Let's
love...
just get you to take some rest."
Yeah, if you would like, you are more than welcome to play with any toys you find down there. Do just be careful. I do remember that this house might have been built on a hill a bit awkwardly, and one of the walls seemed to crack in a little bit. We did have somebody back there forever ago try to fix it up, but they said it was probably best to just leave it as is.
All right.
But hopefully, you guys have some fun, wonderful toys down there that you maybe can give to your kids one day, and maybe some lovely clothes. Your grandfather William. You're named after him, Bobby. Oh, he had his work. He had his workshop down there where he would work on his fishing baubles all the time. Oh. Bobby, if you want to take them with you, you're more than welcome. I'm never going to use them.
I'm sure. Sure, I'll take them, Granny.
Oh. She leans over and gives you all a little hug with her weak, frail little arms.
I just...
All right, well, you kids have fun in the basement. Be careful now. All right.
For being there long.
Okay, I'm going to probably just head up to bed. So, just be safe.
Layla's gonna play musical accompaniment so that way she has a melody to go to bed to.
Oh. Sarah, you learned how to play the lute. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, she's gonna find the biggest, fluffiest, full of pillows that definitely should not be sat on, but she does not care. And doilies, just sit down in that rocking chair and just relax and enjoy the rest of her birthday asleep in her recliner. And as you head back through the basement and retrace your steps past the little flickering bugs that have scattered into the kobold caves that have been opened in the back of Granny's house, you find yourself coming to a close on this adventure. Would you like it to do anything else before we wrap things up here?
I will take the fishing that Granny said.
Fishing?
Yeah,
The fishing
Those are
tackle
the
and repair
crafting
tools.
Oh.
yeah. And I also take the herbalist tools from the garden, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those were definitively given to you.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to find whoever hired us in the first place in the Hook Claw clan to ask them exactly how in the hell did they find that place and why why was the door-
Actually, at the root of the cave, you find the leader of the Hook Claws. Very, very excited to see you coming back with a dragon.
Oh,
Hello, this is our friend May.
Oh, yes, excellent. I am so happy. So did you find treasure? Is there treasure in there?
you know
We
what?
found a couple things.
We're ready to send all of our men in there. Take what we can.
No.
Now, it's a bit different, you see.
No, we will go in, we will take what we can, and then we will go on to the next cavern.
If you'll
Not necessarily a cavern.
What is it?
A home.
Okay, we'll go in and take from the home. And move on to the next home.
Oh no.
Hmm.
I think this one is very well guarded. We
nearly
Um,
escaped with our lives.
yeah.
Oh. You scared
A
humans
very-
inside?
Yeah, very powerful.
It's guarded
one.
by a powerful druid.
Oh! I have not heard. You are very lucky. Did you free this little dragon from her grasp?
Yes, actually.
Something
Isn't
like
that
that.
right, miss?
More or less.
Yes. Actually, I've been looking for a coven of kobolds to assist, and I feel like you guys. Oh yes, a dragon. A dragon would. I will happily hand over the leadership of the Hook Claws to a wonderful dragon such as yourself. Oh yes, excellent. Then I will ensure that your lovely regiment of mercenaries gets a wonderful night's rest and a little bit of gold and let them on their way, and we will never mine in this direction again. Oh yes,
Agreed.
that is a good idea if that druid is as powerful as you think it is. Yes, and don't worry. You probably should not worry. There was only a little bit of trouble in Absalom.
Title drop.
He said it.
Drop
Title.
the
He said
mic.
the title.
Alright, well,
Alright, you can hold on to these. I'm just gonna walk away.
Knew it.
so first off, congrats, you're all level 2.
Yay!
Yay.
And secondly, congratulations, you've made it to the end of the book.
Woo!
Live.
God.
That was certainly a hell of an experience to DM.
Oh, I'm
Yep.
sure.
There was so much ad-libbing. I had to generate probably more than half of the content that you guys had to
Welcome
go
the
through.
life of a DM.
I'm so sorry for asking things that kind of make sense to ask.
It does make sense, and it's on the DM to give logical answers based on the material that they're given.
Well, if for what it's worth, I wouldn't have been able to tell. So you did a good job.
Aw,
I had a good time.
thank you.
Oh, that was great.
Very fun.
Yeah,
If you-
I would
Yeah.
love to do it.
I obliterated quite a bit of enemies.
Yeah, you wrecked house today.
Snafu, I do apologize for the rolls that you got various points.
Hey, a
The
dragon
little
called you
kobold.
cute.
The dragon did call you cute, so I hope that counters it for you, side effect.
Yeah, you can
Oh.
you could hold on to these as well. I'm getting out of here.
But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed.
I'm gonna have fun if we do what you said we're gonna do.
If you guys are interested, your little group of kobolds will continue on. If anybody wants to bow out, you are more than welcome to. We have an idea where Andrew and I will be working together to kind of help you lead your characters into the events going on in the Kingmaker campaign.
That is.
Oh shit!
Holy
Do not
shit.
Sure.
expect any further developments on that until after the Sunday group has finished.
Yep.
And we are able to get a full understanding of who is interested in continuing and who wants to see this as a single bit.
That's
Yep.
very fair.
Because even though it would be my, I guess, third time, because Sunday's group, which is running on the 12th, would be my second time DMing, I would basically be Andrew and I collab DMing, so I don't know how many people we could really take at that point, but we probably would say 6, maybe.
I would say a max. I would say a minimum of 6, no more than 8.
Yeah. So
I mean, that sounds pretty. I mean, yeah, that sounds
That's
just
a lot
crowded
of
on its
people.
own. My own personal rule of thumb is any more than 6 players is really hard to do.
yeah, I feel like with 2 DMs, it's more manageable because you have 2 people running the show in the background instead of 1. But still,
I mean, I guess it depends because, like, yeah, I'll talk about it later. But it sounds good. Sounds
Yep.
like a lot of fun.
so if you would like, go ahead and level up your characters to level 2, and hold on to those sheets if you are
Absolutely.
interested in joining us for the next time.
Oh, I am.
And if you are interested in watching other kobolds go through this menagerie of pain, we'll be live again, not this Sunday tomorrow, but next Sunday, with the first episode of the other group. So they'll be going through the bugs and seeing if they can get past Camilla. But congratulations, everyone. I hope you all had a good night and enjoyed.
It was honestly the best that I've done. Because I've not done that many, but the best that I've done.
Oh, that means a lot.
It does compare better than the IRL ones that I did. So yes, I loved it. And also that you indulged me when I asked things like, "What does this room smell like?"
Hey,
Well, you gotta put background.
those are important questions.
Indeed.
They
Mhm.
are.
All right.
Could be gas.
So I think at this point I am going to head on out, and we're going to go give a raid to twitch.tv/melodic. If you're going from seeing a bunch of kobolds, now you get to go watch a dragon play Talos Principle 2. But thank you all for coming out watching, and thank you all for playing with me. It was wonderful having y'all.
I had a great time.
It was
Thank you.
amazing.
I'd love to come back.
I would love to host something with Andrew and with you and the Sunday group, and we'll see how it goes. But thank you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being fantastic. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. And we will see you guys next stream. Oh, wait, I
Bye.
accidentally hit the cancel button. Let me
Oh no!
let me uncancel that.
now.
I've got redo it. I'm not gonna hit the button until I've got
Hit
the
the button.
shush.
Do it.
Oh my god, I have to trying to.
Button.
Oh god, it did the thing where it messed up the command. Okay, I had to redo it.
When it does that.
I
We
love.
gotta wait an
Yeah.
extra 20 seconds.
Uh-huh.
awkwardly.
This is great. This is great.
Oh my god, we're level 2.
You're level 2. Congratulations.
Yeah, I get so much utility.
Go watch a dragon. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Goodbye.
We're back and we're trying to figure out what kind of cigarettes they were.
Oh, that was great.
That was